On this beat sound mad crazy. Had me jump off my eyes with loud lip. Now listen to as I just spit. Garbage out my head top. Tell you one cert gang, saying layman don't talk to no cop. Why they're getting at us? Can't you see what they're doing on the streets to the little kids that be coming home from school? Yo, it's kind of really rude. Rule, yeah, they call it rule. I mean that law, nah. Them man need a broken jaw. I'm monetization, hitting that on the floor, taking the piece, make the set of score. I'ma show you what happened to me still when I was a kid, yo, walking up and down hill, and the police come around with the grills. Yo, lock me up for a little minute while in the back of the whip, talking a lot of shit. Try to get me all so scary, like never fucking looking so hype. I don't care, I said now just fuck off. Got out the whip, I started to walk off. Yeah, that's how you should live the whole way through. Cause you see the napper and your crew. Hey, have you ever called that friend out in expecting to come real fast and shit? Cause you know somebody just dead. And the feds didn't come round for at least 3 hours, man. Trust me, why you even talking to them? It's a big problem, don't speak to them. Walk away from them, they're my big problem. Let me tell you again, it's a song like, yo, stay with the hype. Trust me, it's a nice life. Trust me, you see the government's got you in a rush, G. Yo, they got you fussy. I'm telling you, think about the money. Baby, robbing you every day, acting like you and in your way to a bigger, satisfying kind of day. No way, it's just a damn lie. Certain people would estimate it, cause they didn't even have to now try. They just sold the soul. I guess this is a lesson for you. You better understand how you need to pass on truth when it comes to living this nasty life. Everybody wants to try and take your life so they can live on the wrong way. I'ma tell you, simply stay away and get ready to fight and get ready to move. When I tell y'all we got something to prove, I say yo, keep on going, keep on moving. Listen up, I be the proven one chosen. Listen, it's not just me, God move from me, all you weak ones. I said all you weak ones. I say you and your whole style. How you doing us? Puff and blowing down the houses like you're in a rush. Now please just shush. Disgusting ways, I'ma show you how we do this, getting paid for days. I may come, I'ma take you for slaves if you don't stop getting in my way. I'ma show you, see you say hey, when you see. Yo, shout out to Wisdom. I changed the title, you know, because I didn't want to focus too much on RE kind of thing, so I changed the title. You get me? You know, I didn't want it to, like, you know, come across that it's all about RE. Understand? Even though I do want to ask some kind of questions and shit. But yeah, shout out to Wisdom. This is. Put that in the chat before I forget. Anyway, going back to my tunes. I got some new shit.
The idea is, bitch, the idea is, you gon' follow my shit, yeah, follow my shit. The idea is, don't talk about me, yeah, don't talk about, the idea is, why you gotta mention me, huh? The idea is, talk about Turtle. The idea is, people think I'm out here getting real messy. The idea is, but I'm just a lonely old Jesse watching the telly. The idea is, why everybody wants to be so goddamn messy. Coming to me, ARE, told me a little story. Anyway, let me tell you a story. Bitch, I was chilling with ZX and Triple and some others like Chucky. They loved me till the turtle come around and I fell in love. I was like, my God, look at that bruv. And I jumped up on him because I had a big grin on my face. Didn't think he would come around my place on this YouTube space. Yeah, he was there, bitch. And he got noticed and that by my friends. They thought he was nice, bitch. I made them leave him alone eventually. Now he's got a little crew around him. He thinks he's so damn sexy. Just a bitch. The idea is we gon' get to heaven. Bitch, the idea is we gon' get to heaven. Bitch, the idea is anybody around him gonna get picked on. You should know I'm R.E. Bitch, don't take my man around from me. Bitch, why you around to heaven for, bitch? Why you talking about me for, bitch? I see you all around this place, bitch. Always got my name in your weights on your TV set. Everybody wants to talk about R.E. I got kids to think about. I gotta cook food, bitch.
Lieutenant Fuller.
Yeah, Nash, what is it?
A phone company's on the other line, sir. They say they got a trace on this one.
Yeah, let's have it.
He says the calls are coming from number 6 Belmont Street.
For Christ's sakes, Nash, you got it wrong. That's where the calls are going into.
That's where they're coming from, too, sir.
They got the wiretap. They got the wiretap. Watch how you talk. Watch how you move, react. They got the wiretap. That's a fact. Watch your back. They got the wiretap. Okay. Who out here not snitching? There's a leak inside the club. Who's out here snitching? What we gonna do? Who's out here snitching? There's a leak inside the club. Who's out here snitching? Bang, no witnesses. We gon' drop them right now. There's no witnesses. I don't care about this fool. They be snitching, walking around like a stupid ass bitches. How they come around without no riches? Try and beat around my stable like they're down with it. Never that. How my shoulders there are clowns in it. They all the snitching on us. Get rid of it. Ready, steady, go. Let me show you the flow. They call me 70s and I'm back with the flow. Some of these niggas be so terrible when it comes to making links, drugs in the show. Yo, come and try and tell me how it must go. How much paper's on the block and where it must go. Yo, next thing you know, there's a couple new bros. Wiretap shit's going down, you know. So the world come around to me in my town. Maybe know a couple niggas be hanging around. Now the fakes on the block, now the block is big hot. I don't care, I have to tell these niggas they must stop. Don't bother come around and talk to cops. Put fingers on us, yo, you so dangerous. I ain't got that much trust, cause I will make you go dust to dust, ashes to ashes, and that's how I trust. Not, we don't know you, come around here fool, talking madness. Dip on the telephone, I tell you how you must go along that way.
Unseen, you ain't nothing but a bitch. I'm sick of these YouTubers always coming at me. Motherfucker, I'm R.E. Fuck this bitch. Unseen, you a bitch. 7, you a bitch. Lady Loud, you a bitch. All these niggas be bitch. Running up and down, all up on me. Wanna talk shit, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna be in that IGP reset like Crisco, bitch. If you wanna try and come around me, be my friend and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I come at different angles. They call me R.E. and I'm dismantled. Bitch, that's what I say every day. Bitch, that's what I do in my way. Bitch, I let the Crisco in my ass. Bitch, yeah, I get so blasted. We on YouTube, me and AG. Yeah, we run these streets. We are nasty. Look at our faces. No one can be disgraced at us, cause we are nasty. Just like Dracula, I come at you at an angle that will leave you so dismangled. Look at your man, I'm gonna take him. Yeah, I'm mistaken, cause I had an ugly face. My mama never told me, she dropped me on the floor, and now I'm a big disgrace. So, yeah, they call me bitch. That's what I say all the time. Yeah, if you like me, then subscribe. Then call me R.E. I'm a dime. Bitch, people wanna talk that shit. Bitch, people wanna quote my name. Bitch, everybody says I'm to blame. Bitch, what is your point, my man? Bitch, 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 call me R-E-R-E, bitch, 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 my favorite word is bitch, bitch. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of always gotta talk about me. Everywhere I go, I've been on here since 1971, baby. I first met TX and Triple. They was close, then they seen better opportunities and left me in my crystal scene. I was like, please come back to me. Oh, there goes 7 Deadly. I'll stalk him for the next century. I don't give a damn what he thinks about me. He's fine, but I know he thinks I'm a dime. Bitch, I wish I could take him to the bathroom one time, but I know he'll kick me in my behind because the Crisco stuck in my ass, bitch. Crisco stuck in my ass, bitch. Crisco stuck in my sandwich. Crisco now on my blanket, yeah. And I sleep on my floor next to the roaches, yeah. And I sleep on the floor next to the roaches. Unseen, you nothing but a bitch. 7, nothing other bitch. Bitch, running around like that shit. Lady dog, you a bitch. Everybody out there coming on shit, you be a bitch. Not forget income for the VA. There's 7 angels and nothing but bitches. Wanna check by me all the time, there motherfucking bitch. The game of nothing but a bitch. Only nothing but a bitch. Unseen nothing but a bitch. Rock bottom nothing but a bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch. Magnum nothing but a bitch. Everybody jumping up at me. You are nothing but a scary bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch.
I don't know why I do these things, everybody. Shout out to Unseen, shout out to Brock. Anyway, I got another one.
The idea is bitch. The idea is you gon' follow my shit. Yeah, follow my shit. The idea is don't talk about me. Yeah, don't talk about. The idea is why you gotta mention me, huh? The idea is talk about Turtle. The idea is people think I'm out here getting real messy. The idea is, but I'm just a lonely old Jesse watching the telly. The idea is why everybody wants to be so goddamn messy. Coming to me, say R.E. told me a little story. Anyway, let me tell you a story. Bitch, I was chilling with ZX and Triple and some others like Chucky. They loved me till the turtle come around and I fell in love. I was like, my God, look at that bruv. And I jumped up on him because I had a big grin on my face. Didn't think he would come around my place on this YouTube space. Yeah, he was there, bitch. And he got noticed and that by my friends. They thought he was nice, bitch. I made them leave him alone eventually. Now he's got a little crew around him. He thinks he's so damn sexy. Just a bitch. The idea is we gon' get 7. Bitch, the idea is we gon' get 7. Bitch, the idea is anybody around him gonna get picked on. You should know I'm R.E. Bitch, don't take my man around from me. Bitch, bitch, why you around 7 for, bitch? Why you talking about me for, bitch? I see you all around this place, bitch. Always got my name in your waist on your TV set. Everybody wants to talk about R.E. I got kids to think about. I gotta cook food, bitch.
with all jokes aside, that was making me laugh. I don't know about y'all, but all jokes aside, let me get serious. My first title was RE. I want to ask you something. I've changed it twice since then. But let me get to the question what I wanted to ask RE. Now, RE, you already know what shit sounds good. Oh, that shit sounds good. Bless his fam. I was just fucking around, you know. Fucking around. Yeah, RE. I listened to your video, as you know, because I've already, put up a little whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I listened to your video and I noticed your energy when you're talking about Lady La, right? Because you're mentioning Shakima, but it's more of a Lady La subject, right? Let's keep it real, right? And your energy seems to simmer, float away. Like, it's like you don't, I mean, you're in two minds, right? You're floating in and out of two minds. Now, I understand what it is, RE. I understand because, a lot of people fuck with Lady La. A lot of people fuck with Lady La. So much so, it's like the same people you fuck with, right? So I understand what it means fucking with Lady La. I get it, because it means more than likely the people that fuck with you ain't gonna fuck with you no more, right? You know, that's like if you try and go up against Shitty Greg, like people will start fucking with you, right? Like I noticed that what the kind of energy on these streets. So I noticed that sadness in your voice. And it's like, oh, I don't want no beef with her. And then, you're changing your mind. So my question is this, quite simply, RE. You're going to leave this alone. You know something? You know what the answer is? I think to fucking up RE. I think she's scared. I think she's kind of scared of like rejection of some sort. You know what I'm saying? So like, if the people was to turn against her, because she's always held at certain points, Lady La, Vic Damone, up kind of highly. If you know what I'm trying to say, she's always held them up at a certain way, like, yeah, I fuck with those. You know what I'm saying? And we know why. Okay, we know why. I've just explained why. So maybe if these two people right here and others that are on them kind of levels, right, was to turn their back to this woman and promote that, do you understand? It might send her into a state of confusion and sadness. I'm just saying the energy in them videos that I watched today, it was one video, right? The energy in that video was like saddening. I mean, and it's not like he was complaining like he wanted to get Lady La beat up, right? No. It was like, I don't want this no more. I just don't want no trouble with you. I don't want it with you. So, like I'm a heavy thinker, everybody. I like to dissect. And if it don't make sense, I'll make it make sense. I'll go to the beginning roots. So, like, basically, I have to keep going back to my point because I'm trying to make you understand, RE, where I'm exactly going, right? Is it a thing when it comes to Lady La and your Vic Damones? Do you find it's hopeless to even tackle those players? In your head, in your head, when you think about tackling those players, do you kind of get sad because you have memories of being around them in the past, them being there for you? Or is it a thing where you think to yourself, there's no way you're going to beat these guys? Listen, people, I want y'all probably don't know what I'm doing right now. And I'm basically, getting into the head of the RE. This might sound like I'm trying to set up RE into beefing with them guys, Vic and that. No, it's nothing to do with that. I'm implanting myself into her head right now. So only she would know what I'm going on about. Because I'm trying to look for that reason why she's doing certain things. Do you understand? So if this sounds kind of messed up to y'all, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, RE. I mean, like, listen, like, because I could say this as well, right? I've noticed your tactical play before with certain people. You know, you want to whine and cry and complain, you know what I'm trying to say, and then you want to act like you're going to do something about it. That energy is not with Lady La. Notice that in two videos I noticed that, so I know what I'm talking about, RE. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's crazy because, I mean, I'm thinking, what option do you take? What option do you really do? What option do you take, RE? Do you hope that Lady Lauren then leave you alone? Is that what you're doing when it comes to like Lady Lauren? That because you're in beef with her right now, right? That's why I'm using Lady La's name. But so are you just hoping that it would just die off kind of thing and then things will go back to normal? Huh? Are you hoping that you just keep doing videos saying, I don't want no beef, I don't want no beef? But that's not saying I'm not going to speak about it again, maybe, but I don't want no. You're confusing already. You're confusing already. Is it? All right, then, RE. Right. Let me ask you this question. The only reason why you're not going for well, I'm not going to say not going for Lady La, but you know, the only reason why you're kind of hesitant, one of the reasons, should I say, is one of the reasons why you're hesitant against Lady La is because of her stable, like, you know, her manpower behind her, should I say, you know, fan club, you know, who she is, the way she, you know what I'm saying? But she likes to flip 1 minute. She's talking shit. Next minute, she hops on panels and apologizes. Right. To anyone else, she's RE. When she steps to someone like Lady La, she turns into Miss Raslin. bro, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, you know, because RE don't make sense. So sometimes you have to just follow the energy. You have to just follow the energy because somebody's energy could like, you know, can turn into a book and you can just understand them from their energy alone. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So basically, yeah, after listening to that, I mean, RE, right? You know what's funny about this bitch, RE? She never takes the option everybody wants her to take. She never takes the option. Why is that? I think she's a big scam artist, you know. She's just a big scam, and not knowing, not a person. She's not knowing she's a scam artist. You understand? Get me? She's doing everything but the right answer. Everything but the right answer. You understand? That shit made me laugh. Just for your info, she went on Lady La's live on her, an hour ago, and she apologized. Okay. Said she ain't got beef with Lady La. I saw it. She was being okay. God shabba dabba ding dong. Okay, but there you go though. You see, okay then. There you go. I've just proved my point, yo. I mean, what was I just saying at the beginning of this? Like, you know, the whole fear thing, numbers, boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. Why is Lady La the lucky one to get an apology and others ain't? Why is it all at wars with others and not listen, is she cool with Vic Damone or did she apologize to Vic Damone? Is she cool with Vic Damone or did she apologize to Vic Damone? Well, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. She ain't being back over to Vic. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you get me? It is what it is, man. Like, I mean, boom. My break. You see, when I have these breakdowns in my head, right? Get me? So I said, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back over to her because you know it's like a manpower thing. I mean, not a manpower. Listen, I just see what she's doing. I can't explain this shit right, but I see a tactical game show. I see how she picks those to ride with because they got something about them, like, you know, they got a force behind them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how, you know what I'm saying? She went back over, she went to Lady Law and apologized and stuff like that. So what did Lady Law say? Ain't seen her. She ain't been back over to Vix. Ain't seen her. I mean, obviously Lady Law just accepted it. That's cool. I mean, cool. Like, you know. So what happened with her and Shakima? So she apologized to obviously, you know, what you just said. Lady Law had nothing for Shakima. But then again, I did see her like because she was talking that shit about you know, she's gonna keep talking about it or stuff like that. Well, you know, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't even know what to say right now because my breakdown shows that I was thinking of that option right there. My breakdown shows that I was thinking of the option right there, that she would take that. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at Lady Law as a, you know, scared of Lady Law because of numerous things. Obviously, Lady Law can roast, and the people, you know, her own platform, people that follow her, shit like that. You know, like Lady Law's like one of the major players in this black sector. You know what I'm trying to say? And if RE does tries to hang on to the major players, right? All right, cool. I'm glad y'all changed the motherfucking. Actually, I was gonna put up another title, and it was called "What is Love?" No. What was I gonna call it? Something to do with love. Oh, is this the title now? No. Yeah, what's love? See, I want to ask this question, right? I want to ask this question, like, what's love? I want I want to know throughout the night, whoever comes along and shit, what is love to you? To you individually, when you got the time, anybody listening shit, I try my best to keep repeating this, but knowing me, I probably won't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll forget, you know what I'm saying? But I'll try. I would like people to answer this question. What is love to them, to you yourself? Not the definition of love, but just to you, your personal opinion. You understand? Get me? So that's something to think about. Something to think about. So let's play a song, everybody. Let's play a song for a second, everybody. Okay. I will give a shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's play one or two songs or some shit. I don't know. You understand? I think I put the link in the chat. I think I did. I'm not too sure. You know what I'm saying? People can call in. You know what I'm saying? Get me? Just come to, I got some time. You get me? Like, you know, my son went home. I'm going to have him again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought, let me come and shine the torch and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, oh. Hey, yo. Brand new day, yo. Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? I've got my Bonnie with me, Shakima. Sexy. Yo, they wanna try destroy us, the family structure around us. Never that I will huff and puff and blow the stable down like the dumbass clowns they is. So listen up, I'm the type to show biz. I'm not the type to act like a kid. I'm going to tell you straight now what it is. Me and Shakira are about to have 2 kids. Anyway, how you doing on this day? I've come to deliver the news today. So what you wanna know, I'm gonna tell you that Shakira is mine. You get me, yo? Don't bother come around and take it off me. Never gonna happen, I will kill you all softly. straight like the Fugees. I'll get in the Muji and put my stable. Draw for the cable, draw for the 90, maybe the 2-2. As triple darkness, if you can help me out, 2-2. We could let off shots and shoot you all. Make sure you drop like the Alpha Tower. Yo, I will surely come around devour. You're so mighty. Listen to me. Every day I like to try and fight at least once. And if I can, I will leave you looking stupid like a cunt. Fool. How dare you come into the room acting like you is bad like so? Never that I can.
All the time I spent on you. All the time I spent on you.
Boy, hey, yo. Boy, Oh, Tom, blesses. Come up if you want.
All the time I spent on you. All the time I spent on you.
Boy, hey, yo. Boy,
All day long.
which way you going?
I spent on you.
Power or loving? Yeah. Family over money, money over family. Which one you taking? Destroy the agony. Oh. Power over money, money over power. Which one you choosing? Oh. Your soul I'll devour. Check you out, check you in. I can make your wish come true. What's the sin? What's the course you wanna do? I'm the boss. Call me sin. Call me straight. I come through the gate with a lion's roar. I don't care what you think you're here for. If you got the dreams to come true, I can help you out. But you gotta do something for me, fool. Something for me. What you want though? I can give you money straight up tomorrow. Talking 6 billion if you want that. Be a millionaire, but billionaire. Don't be scared now. Take a sit in the chair. Take that pen and the paper, yo. Hold for there. Just sign the contract and be aware. I'll be around one day to take that soul of yours. What you wanna do with your life? Do you wanna make it a little better? You can sign on the dotted line, and I can show you how I get it final. So what you wanna do with your life? Why don't you just sign on the line, and I can make your life much finer. Yeah, sign on the dotted line. I'ma take the soul. You can work for me for the rest of your life. And don't try and step out a contract, cause trust me, I'll be the first to react. Come straight to you, where you at your flat. I'm not even gonna knock the door. Straight come in and take sin. Your soul will be mine and you will die on that fine day. Trust me, don't go slipping. It's coming nice for you and me. We're winning. Just keep up to what you're supposed to do. When I contact you, you know, be there like no way turning around saying that you're not in it. So no more. When we say you're gone, then you're gone, nigga. I said when you say we're gone, when you're gone, nigga. Go sign on the dotted line. Contract. Some say it's Nori's door. No, it's contract. Come and sign on the dotted line. They call it contract. And just know that your soul is mine. Get a contract. What do you wanna do? Yeah.
All the time I spent on you. But you keep me hanging on all day long. All the time I spent on you. All the time I spent on you.
So let's talk about it, right? I just got this sent to me, but this just goes in part with what I was just saying at the beginning of the screen about Lady Lauren, that, you know, I'm trying to say. So now I'm going to listen, right? I don't know who these characters. Well, Fundy, or is it Fun? It's Fundy, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Is that how you pronounce it, Fundy? What's that? Shri and Daya, Candy, and obviously Betty Boo. I don't know if she put it in that order for a reason, but all these people got their own platforms.
Yes.
And they got their own crowd.
Yes. Well, they all kind of share the same crowd, but they're all very vocal. I mean, Betty Boop is very popular, isn't she? Because I mean, she's just a nice person, but you wouldn't mess with her because
I've
of
known
her
Betty
husband's...
Boo. Me and Betty Boo are good friends. We've known each other for years.
Yeah, but you wouldn't mess with Betty because of Stefan as well. You know,
right.
You know, Candy Cartel. Well, you wouldn't mess with her because she's gangster. Daya is noisy. Shri is noisy. I don't know who Fundy Fee is. I mean, I've seen her around, but I've never really listened to her.
So why did you put this up?
Because she's messy. She's trying to say she's not scared of Lady La. She can live without Lady La. Lady La.
Yeah, but did she apologize?
Yeah, she was crying. Lady La, like, you wanted to talk to me. Lady La was like, not today.
So she didn't apologize. She tried to apologize.
Well, she was like, I thought, do you want to talk to me? Is there something you want to talk to me about? And from what I understood, I didn't listen to everything on Buddy's show because I have other things to do.
Uh-huh.
And she went on Lady La's show. I think it was Lady La's show. She went.
I know that, but just tell me what was said.
She was just making out like, what's going on? I don't understand. What do you want to talk to me about? Playing dumb.
Yeah, like she always does. Is there anything you want to say to me, bitch?
I mean, bearing in mind, right? Ari had that Scorpio Stings woman on her panel, and that woman was referring to Lady Lara's fish. That's kind of insulting. And
of course,
Ari's supposed to be friends with Lady La, and obviously she's friends with Scorpio Stings. But this is why it doesn't work. This is why it doesn't work. When everybody's friends with everybody, nobody gets involved in people's beef, because when the beef comes to the panel and you're on the panel and you're the host, you have to take a side.
Yeah, but that's done on purpose. Listen. These people could handle their beef themselves, but they choose to get the audience involved.
But hold on, Lady La says there's no beef. She's just stepping back. And I respect Lady La for saying that. She's saying she's got no beef. She's just stepping back because she's heard things that she's not happy with.
Yeah, you never said that a minute ago. Now that just come from nowhere.
No, but I'm clarifying the position because you've got 1,000 people listening that always want to twist the facts. And my understanding was Lady La has no beef. She's just stepping back. That's what she said. She's just stepping back. Whatever stepping back looks like, you have to ask Lady La, but she's just stepping back. But let me just say something. Ari said these people, meaning you, me, Shakima, whoever, have been stalking her, right? Well, apparently, according to you, Ari's been stalking you for like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we can stalk her for 8 years. That's how long we can go on, Ari. If we feel like it, it can go on for 8 years, because now she's crying, oh, my son's autistic, why are they talking about my son? That's not fair. They shouldn't be talking about people's kids. What? Didn't you talk about people's kids, Ari? Haven't you been stalking people? You can't turn around and say, oh, the dark web is a bad thing when you've been doing it.
I've been hearing recently that one of your kids is disabled or something like that.
Yeah, BJ. BJ's autistic.
So, and she's trying to talk shit about me, trying to say, well, whatever, man. Get me? It just shows what kind of a mother she is.
Well, this is the problem. She had Scorpio Stings on her panel, right? Scorpio Stings is not right in the head either. She's unwell, right? That's the woman that's been stalking Shakima, right? What I want to know is, why are these 50-plus-year-old women stalking young women? Why are they doing that? Why aren't these women minding their own business, being busy, being grandparents, being busy, you know, living their life, going to work, looking after their family, looking after their husband. Why are they driving around America making out that they're going to pull up to people?
Ask an American.
Because Scorpio Stings, I don't really know who she is. I obviously don't know the history between her and Shakima. I only know what I've heard. Okay, and I'm Shakima camp, right? If Shakima does something wrong, I will tell Shakima she's done something wrong. Doesn't mean I'll do it publicly. I might do it privately, but you know, the point is, Shakima, I ride for Shakima, okay? I ride for Shakima, and all Shakima has to do is give out the back call. And if I'm on YouTube, or you know, I've got my phone with me and I see, you know, something, then I'll answer the bat signal. But this Scorpio Stings woman is messy. She made a whole load of lies about Lady La, saying that Lady La was giving out her phone number and doing all kinds of madness. She made all kinds of lies about Shakima, trying to say Shakima's a dope fiend and all of this and all of that. And it's just another bitter, twisted old woman that just can't get on with her life. I mean, these women, this Scorpio Stings woman sounds like a rejected lover. Do you know what I mean? That's how she's behaving. Like, she can't get over the fact that Shakima doesn't want to be her friend anymore. I mean, let it go. Let it go. If somebody doesn't want to talk to you, if somebody doesn't want to be your friend, if somebody doesn't want to be your virtual friend or come up on your panel, let it go. Look, Revy Guns decided she didn't want any part of 7 Deadly Sins. Do we make videos about Revy Guns? Do we go panel to panel to panel talking about Revy Guns? Do we go on a world tour? No, we just, if she wants to leave, she's gone.
Yeah, but that's us. Everybody else in the damn sector does that.
Yeah, but don't they understand that their behaviour is unjust and it's unnatural?
Obviously not, because they all do it in the sector.
Do you know what it is? I think they all want YouTube fame. I think they want to be famous on YouTube, right? And Ari, you can call me bitch, right? Because you don't know which name I go by. I don't give 2 Fs. I really don't care, because YouTube is just entertainment.
No, shady bitch. Shady bitch. Remember, you had that title, bitch. So that's what she said, bitch. Yeah,
but I'm not bothered. Call me bitch. Like, now, what am I going to do? Am I going to have a heart attack? Am I going to have a stroke? You know, am I going to fall down dead? What? Somebody call me a bitch? Like, what's that? What? Now what?
No. You're missing remember when we had that discussion, Tom, and we was talking about, and I said, take that name out, man, because they're going to be calling you a bitch, and you're letting them because you got it in your title. Yeah, so now he's calling you a bitch, and you had it. Well, you don't have it no more. I'll give you that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I'll give you that.
Take your advice. But you know, we know that Ari calls everyone bitch. But so she calls me a bitch. It's like, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Why are you trying to say, like, Scorpio Stings is saying that Shakima went to her house, went to Ari's house, and physically pissed on the doorstep, right? Ari's already covered that. Somebody pissed, nobody pissed. Somebody pissed on the wrong doorstep. It wasn't her doorstep. Her son went there, and there was no piss there. I mean, Ari didn't correct anything that was said. Right? Ari's trying to say, oh, Shakima's a hermaphrodite. You know, so did Shakima piss through her penis or through her vagina? It's so petty. It's so pathetic. It's so childish. You know, now, you know, Ari's saying that you, me, Shakima, you know, and everyone, we're all ganging up on her, and we have panels about her. Yeah, maybe we do. So what? We're giving you exactly what you've given us.
Hold on, let me say something. R.E. The whole time I've been on YouTube, back in this sector, on your invite, since I left your whatever, how many panels have you ran around and got on and talked shit about me? Had your little laugh and your giggles with all these people and whatever? How many panels?
Exactly. Exactly.
How many over them years, R.E.? How many, R.E.?
Exactly. How many videos? I don't do nothing to nobody, and then here she is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 old throwback videos about Seven and Unseen, Seven and Ghetto, Seven and True Freeman, Seven and RE, Seven and RE, Seven and RE. That's all she ever does. Your content is old regurgitated content, Ari. And you know what? I can talk about you, right? I can talk about your filthy futon. I can talk about your ugly son and his whack dancing. I can talk about your disgusting cooking. I can talk about your ugly face. I can talk about how you're losing your teeth. I can talk about how you sound more like a man. I can talk about how you're crying because Lady Lar's not your friend anymore. You're not doing anything on YouTube. You're a pathetic old person. And you know what?
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? I can ask you a question. Mm-hmm. What do you mean by friend, RE, exactly? I mean, I thought AG was a friend, and don't you call her every day? Wouldn't you call that a friend?
But RE says it's not a friend if she's never met them in real life.
So now I'm confused.
The woman is a 5150. She's crazy. She a crazy woman. You're crazy, crazy woman. She doesn't know what she's saying. She doesn't know
she just wants to be, trust me, she just wants to be around those that have got like some stature.
Yeah.
When it comes to these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
She don't want to lose that connection to those people. Exactly. Trust me.
She would commit suicide if people started freezing her out. If Lady Lar and Fundy Fee and Candy Cartel and Dyer and Betty, if they all froze her out, she would commit suicide.
Right.
She'd be
doing a sad face along YouTube. She'd be popping up. She'd call into people's show and she'd be quiet. Everyone would be like, what up, RE? What you got to say? RE would be like,
Exactly. She thinks if she goes on a panel and she stays on the panel while people are lynching her.
You just cut up my whole gig. I didn't even start my little joke
but
thing.
You know me.
That was right at the beginning, and you just cut it off.
But you know when I get on my rant about Ari, because you know I just
it was my turn. I was talking. Everybody. It's okay though. It's all right. Carry on. It's all right. You can have the mic now.
Ari, you know you're a pathetic old woman. You sit in your house for 13 years. You haven't left your house for 13 years. Stop lying. You never went to your son's graduation. You never went out for a restaurant dinner. You cook disgusting meals. Your kids hate you. Nobody likes you. She's saying that her son's father is nearly 80 years old. Who has a boyfriend that's 80?
So hold on, wait there. So what? Last year, the year before that, wasn't he 70?
Yeah, he's living years.
How did he jump from 70? How did he jump from 70 to 80?
But you know, Ari can't count, and that's why she can't play dominoes, because she can't figure out how to match the dots. Crazy. And like she said, she's nearly 60, and her man of 15 years, her man. That's not your man. Stop lying. He doesn't live with you. He lives in his own house with your son. He's got other women. He don't live with you. If he's not living with you and contributing to the bills and in your life on a daily basis and you're making plans, that's not your man. That's living with you. That's just the man that's dropping by. That is not your man. You might claim him, but I bet he don't claim you. He ain't never been on YouTube to defend you. You keep saying, oh, he's heard what Seven said about him. He was really angry. Okay, so why didn't he come up then? Oh, your son heard what Seven was saying. Yeah, so why didn't he come up then? If you can come up on YouTube, why can't they come up? Yeah? Something's lacking there.
Why are you speaking through him like he's a kid? He was very angry, but so you can call in, you know.
Exactly.
You can call in, you know. I want to speak to the big man, RE. Why are you so scared? The question is, why are you scared for, RE?
Because he's 80. You'll be like, hello, is there anybody there?
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Diva. I see that little edit thing you done. You know, I tried to leave a comment, but you had your comments turned off. So shout out to Diva though, anyway.
So let me just also clarify something, right? People keep saying Seven talks about kids. Seven doesn't talk about kids. Your
What
son's
people say
grown.
that? What people say that?
Ari,
okay.
right? Because she's people, right? Because Ari doesn't come alone, does she? She comes with her gang, yeah, her invisible gang, right? But listen, Ari, Seven doesn't talk about kids. He don't talk about kids. I mean, he talks about random kids because she abused her kids, right? That's different, right? But Seven doesn't talk about your children because your children are grown. Yeah, remember that. Your children are grown. Right. And let me just tell you something. Exactly. Let me tell you something else, Ari. Your son put that video up on Instagram. So he wanted people to see him dancing. He wanted people to comment on his dancing and his moves. So when we found the video, we felt morally obligated to satisfy that need to comment on his dancing. You can't get upset now.
Can I ask you a question? She said that someone was angry or something, right? Why? What bad comment did I make about the son?
About his mum.
I didn't say nothing. I just showed you. I said, look, watch this video and tell me about his dancing. Facts.
Oh no!
I said everybody. Hold on. The tongue. I told everybody to judge the dancing, right? No. Remember, I said, check out the dancing, everybody. What do you think about his dancing? Boom. No, and y'all were all laughing.
No, it's not about the dancing. This is about before. This is ages ago. This is like his birthday.
Listen, no. So wait, for me, listen. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I've always, whenever I've shown that, it's been about the dancing. So no one can ever tell me different because I know why I posted it. Yeah. Even when I put it in my music, it's because of the dancing.
Well, I would use the term dancing skeptically. I mean, I'm not sure that was dancing. that seemed like some kind of gay flag waving without the flag. I've never seen semaphore. I've never seen hands move like that.
I like the part.
All that he needed was a flag, and
I like the part the way he gets his hands in the and they're both in the air at the same time, like above his head. Like
he looks so awkward. Do people actually dance like that in clubs? That's kind of weird looking.
Listen, he's doing well. He's doing well. You know what I'm saying? He's living in a decent house. And
his dad's house. His dad's house, not his mum's house.
And he's putting out good content. It's not like he's out there doing any ratchet shit like his mum. You know what I'm saying? My man put out a dancing video. You know what I'm saying? That's like technically, you know what I'm saying? That's like good content. You know what I'm saying? Get me? It's like, that's like,
it's
okay.
Constructive.
Yeah. It's that word right there.
Yeah.
That word.
But, Ari, let's have this conversation. You were crying over Lady La because Lady La, doesn't want you as her bestie. You're crying. You sounded like a broken woman. Like this woman, Lady La, who has a huge presence in black sector and beef sector or whatever, just on, the sector of YouTube. She has recognized you for who you are. You let her be violated on your show and you said nothing. And then today you want to act like, I don't understand. What happened? What do you want me to do? Call her off the panel? Yeah, I do, actually. If someone comes on the panel, right, and you already said, Ari, you don't know Scorpio Stings. You don't know who she is. So you allowed someone that you don't know to come on your panel and diss your good friend, Lady La. And then you wonder why Lady La's not happy.
Is that what she's trying to say? Good friend, like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this question again. How are you two good friends, RE? I don't want to hear Lady La's example. I want to hear your example. What makes her a good friend to you, RE? Huh? What makes her a good friend, RE? You was just sucking someone's clit. You were just trying to suck her clit to get back. That's all she was doing. That's all she was doing.
Yeah. And in your list of women that you don't want smoke from, why is Lady La excluded? What are you trying to say about Lady La? What's the subliminal message there? What's the subliminal there? Because Lady La's got a whole lot more class than you.
Well, you know, it's a good job Lady La didn't accept her apology then, right? Think about it. I mean, she couldn't even put Lady La's name on the list. That would have showed some respect. That would have showed why she came kissing her ass to get friendship back. But she didn't even put her name on the list. So what does that really mean? When you think about it, what does that really mean?
Who's this Dr. Ileana Vance? I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
I heard you talk to Lady La. Where was all the yelling? Huh? It's not good to idolize human beings. What?
Listen, you're going to sleep, lady, because you're first of all you're.
Who's there? Come at the chat, man. Is she talking about you or she talking about me?
I don't know.
She can't be. What? Let her clarify herself. Who's she talking about? See if it's a real channel first.
Well, she only made the channel on the 19th of May.
Obviously, it's random and them idiots. It's one of the idiots. You know, the rejected girls from all the clubs. You know.
I mean, Ari. You say you don't talk about kids and you don't support people that put kids on the dark webs. So who do you ride for? Oh, is that Jimmy?
Can I say something? RE, random. I mean, you people, you know, that always keep coming back in troll account. Listen, stop trolling. Because you say the most retarded stuff. And we know it's you. Do you understand? You just retarded, man. Stop trolling, give it up. You can't even do check game. You can't bring up your kids. You can't even troll. One of the easiest jobs on YouTube. You can't even do that right. You understand? When you go within people's chat, talking about who mentioned anything about dragging any Lady La? Where did that come into go and take your medication.
Yeah, that's another one that needs a
turn off your YouTube and take your medication. You sick, twisted bitches, man.
Listen, Ari talks about this is just an app. She's not going to get upset by an app. Yeah, but you can't live without this app, can you? This app is your life. This app is your water.
Don't make no damn sense, yo.
This app is your bread and butter. This app is your coffee. This app is your life. You know, she talks about, oh, turtle this and turtle that. But how many, listen, Ori, get it into your head, right? We don't serve thirst, right? You put old content up about 7. We see it, we respond to it. That's it.
Right. And anything I do, y'all see, because, exactly. You know.
And 7 leaves his videos up, whereas you, Ari, you put videos up and then you private them and then say, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? You think you're smart, Ari, but you're not smart. That's the whole thing. 7 says, oh, Ari's smart, you know. She's not. She's dumb. She's really dumb. She doesn't understand.
I know.
She doesn't understand that she is a creature of habit. Right? You say that you're not, you know, your channel now is a drama channel. First it was a fuck shit channel, now it's a drama channel. Well, if it's drama, that's good, but make it be your drama, not other people's. Yeah? Make it be drama about you and yours, not everyone else. That's what I have to say. Go get your bodies up, get your African goddess, get your Miss Raslin up there. You make your programs.
Listen, if anybody's got a channel and it's called like a troll channel or a drama channel, that would mean they will be the drama or the troll starters, the troublemakers. Unless they're showing video clips of things they found on the net. And only that, other than that, they're the troublemaker, in other words, because they're going to bring the drama to the channel for y'all to see.
But they're not bringing drama that's going on in the news and in celebrities and other areas of YouTube. They're just bringing shit about you and me and you know, Shakima and such like. It's nobody knows who we are in the big picture of world. You keep talking about your new subscribers don't know anything. Trust me, Ari, your new subscribers know a whole lot about 7 Deadly Sins because you don't fucking stop posting him on your channel. And now she's upset that you're playing her old content. Why? That's what you do, Ari.
What do you mean she's upset that I'm playing her? Bitch, flag then, innit? The fuck?
She says she don't flag.
Huh?
She says she doesn't flag.
What do you mean she don't flag? What do you mean she don't flag? I've been trying to flag 7 for blah, blah, blah. What he said about my daughter. Listen, what do you mean she don't flag? Bitch, listen, hold on. Yo, hold on a second, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second, Tom. Hold on a second, Tom. Yo, RE flag.
Yo, hey. Yo, start of the day, start of the day. It's morning, start of the day, start of the day. Yo, start of the day, start of the day. It's morning, start of the day. Yo, first of all, like the show.
What is that?
Dancing like a black stick man. Look at him, looking like, I don't know what. Hey, listen, RE, tell him to flag too. He must be watching Upset, right, RE? He must be watching Upset right now, innit? We're talking about how he looked, how he danced. Listen, nigga, flag right now.
But listen,
don't play them games. You listen, RE, you took 2 of my channels so far. Take this one now. Come on, let's go.
But hold on. Now Ari's coming with a narrative. She's got a disabled son, right? BJ, right? Yeah. So just swallow that for a minute. But you having sickle cell is something to laugh about. What?
But listen, you gotta understand, it's like a bully tactic. What she's doing is, trying to make a certain person look stupid, and then everybody's like falls in line, right? And then that person's got that person to themselves.
But doesn't she realise that the people that she thought were in her camp are leaving her camp? Doesn't she see it? Oh, she probably doesn't see it. She probably just thinks, oh, they're not around anymore. They're not around you anymore, Ari. They're around other people. Because nobody wants to put up with your fuck shit. I mean, your fuck shit. Look, the things that you've done. Look, Ari, the things you've done and said about 7, right? Number 1, right? Nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody believes that 7 is stalking you. No one believes that, okay? That's only you. There is nothing. You keep saying, oh, you're going to put a case to the police. Okay, so what? Okay, 7. Next time you hear a knock at your door, right, it's going to be the police from California.
Right.
Assuming, of course, she knows where you live. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe she'll go to Jedi and Jedi will point her in the right direction. I don't know. The point is this, Ari. We have done nothing. All we've done is defend ourselves. You're the one that's attacking people. And let me say something.
Have you noticed that I heard her say something about, all I do is respond and blah, blah, blah. I mean, whatever. So she's trying to say in her videos that now she's a responder. Yeah. You know, the same thing we talk about, that's what we do in this game. We respond. We don't cause trouble. We respond. And now she's trying to take you know.
Yeah.
You see what these leeches do. You see what these leeches do. Just try and bite your style and take your shit.
She says she doesn't bother you. I don't. Ari, have you looked at your community wall, Ari? Have you looked at your community wall? You admit that you make edits about 7. So if you don't bother 7, why are there edits about 7 on your community wall? Why do you post edits about 7? Why do you talk about 7? Why? And when people say to you like Vic, oh, you're like when Vic said, oh, we know you love 7. Why do you get upset? If you didn't love him, why are you getting so emotional about it? Emotional damage.
He's got no understanding.
You know, Ari, and let me tell you something. Do you know why you also lost a lot of people? You lost a lot of people because your fake friend, African Goddess, had a pretend baby and she tried to destroy the reputation of a good black man on YouTube. And you know what? You were so desperate for drama. You said, this woman is the same age as me. it's quite possible that she's pregnant and she's going to give birth to a baby. Really, Ari? Really? Really? And you know what, Ari? You're the one that broke the news on YouTube. It wasn't Unseen. It wasn't African Goddess. What did you come to YouTube? You said, African Goddess, I know you're not going to like this, but I can't hold it in anymore. And then you proceeded to say, Unseen, isn't she carrying your seed? Isn't African Goddess carrying your seed? So you're the one that brought it to YouTube. You're the one. You couldn't sit on something that was private. Nope, you brought it to YouTube. Then you acted as the mouthpiece for African Goddess. Did you fuck Unseen? Have you seen his dick? No. But you acted as though you were the woman he was fucking.
Listen, hey, well, boy, hey, hey, yo, man, it's crazy. It's like woman season. You know what I'm saying? If that means that, if you know what I mean by that, you know what I'm saying?
So, Ari, you need to get with the program, lady. You need to get with the program. You have no power in YouTube. Nobody's interested in you in YouTube. Only the weak-minded people like you and follow you, right? Only people that want fuck shit follow you. People that are broken, dysfunctional, and who have no real life. Exactly. Those are the only people that ride with you. Because people that are decent, that are doing stuff with their life, they're not going to ride with you because the things you say are impossible.
Share the mic. Get me and stupid. You know why? Because I can't understand RE. You know, even in that video, what she done today, what I made a cut. You know, what I put up. Shit, nigga. She don't make sense. She don't make sense. Miss me, y'all.
She does not like your commentary. She hates you making because she can't take it. I want to know where it says on YouTube that Ari can make all the rules, because I heard someone else talk about rules on YouTube. Listen, what rules do black people follow? We're not about following rules. This is about a moral code, right? Ari doesn't. What rules says that Ari can make the rules and everyone has to do what Ari says? Ari can go on a world tour talking about you and Shakima, but we can't do it.
It's the automatic powers of a content creator. Do you understand?
Yeah, but you can say what you want. She keeps saying that we're trying to interfere with her free speech. She's fucking interfering with our free speech.
It's free, right? They're going to take away my free speech. They're going to take my free speech away.
Exactly. She says by flagging her videos, we're trying to stop her free speech.
That's what Hassan Campbell was saying.
So when she flagged your channels, that wasn't taking away your free speech. Right.
Keep preaching. You got it. You know what it is now. Or this is harassment, racism, or you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling you, Ari, Diva did not flag your video about her. I flagged it and I successfully got your video restricted. I keep telling you, Ari, I did it. So stop saying Diva this and Diva. Diva didn't do it. I did it. I flagged your video. I did it. Just like I pissed on your porch. Now what? We can do. Yo,
Diva, yo, what? Soon Diva's gonna turn up on RE, you know. I don't know what RE's fucking about with Diva like that, you know. Get me? I don't get it. I remember just a few months ago, people were saying like, you know, basically how not to fuck with Diva because she goes to like, you know, the companies and housings and stuff like that. And you're jumping up, man. Like, I mean, whatever. What will be.
But why is Ari going for Diva and you and Shakima? Why don't she come for me?
She needs somebody. She's looking for a target. I don't know why she's picked Diva though.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
I don't know why she picked Diva though. Get me? You better hope that she don't catch Diva on a mad day, or she's pissed off on that day, and Diva is just like, fuck this. Where's the phone? and just does some shit. Next thing you know, you got vans pulling up outside, man's in white coats.
But
Where
the
is
thing
she?
is, right, Ari's got nothing to lose. That's the problem. Ari doesn't have a job. She doesn't have a career. She doesn't have any money. She doesn't have a car. She got nothing. So Diva's got nothing to take away from her. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah. But see, there you go again, cutting me up before you heard the thing. You would have heard me say men in white coats. Okay.
Yeah, I heard men in white coats.
Exactly. So it's not taken away. They would have took her away.
So it's not the men in black, it's the men in white.
You're right.
Just some crazy.
Well, it's just all fake at the end of the day. It's all fake because, like, has R.E. learned any lessons? Has she changed her way?
Well,
or she just saying, okay, I'm going to carry on, but I'm not going to fuck with Lady La like that. But everybody still gets it. So, you know.
She just sounded so pathetic. She sounded like she was on her knees, broken to Lady La. She was literally begging, like in high school, please, will you be my friend? Please, will you be my friend? Please, please. That's what it sounded like. That's not what she said, but that's how it came across. Lady La was, talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
Yeah, shout out to Lady La. Lady La. Lady La ain't stupid. She ain't gonna fall for that shit. Everybody knows R.E.'s one of the biggest two-faced bitches on here. That's a fact. She'll do anything to use you for her own. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why she had Scorpio Stings on there, because she thought, oh, I'll get some viewers, I'll get some content, I'll get some traction. But you know, who is Scorpio Stings? She's a woman of 50 that is fucking around with a woman that's successful. I mean, why are these menopausal women just acting like crazy? It's like the lack of estrogen is messing with their brainwaves.
Listen, I don't know much about their beef. I don't know anything. To tell you the truth, I don't know anything about their beef. But when you say things like who's Scorpio Stings, well, like she's old school. I've known her for a minute, since the Tommy days. You know, so it's not like she's a nobody. Yeah, exactly.
Why is she going after Shakima? All Shakima.
I can't answer them questions. Yeah, but I can only tell you that, like, you know, it's not like she's a nobody. She's been around. You understand? She's been on these streets. So that's what I'm saying.
Has she been on TMZ?
I have no clue.
Has she been on World Star Hip Hop? No. So she's a nobody like most people. Do you know what I mean? We're all nobodies on YouTube. We don't have 1 million followers. Do you know what I mean? We don't have 500,000 subscribers. We're all nobodies.
Right.
She's like a little fish in a dirty pond. In reality, she's nobody. No, how many? Do you know what I mean? If she had a live show and you see 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people in her chat, then you'd be like, oh, okay, that's impressive. But most? You know, how many is she going to get? You know, why are people in America so obsessed with trying to get some international stardom? None of them make any money on here. None of them are going to get on Dr. Phil. None of them are going to get on the TV. None of them are going to have a mini series after them or a radio show. None of them are going to be in any magazines. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to be on the red carpet. They're achieving a big fat zero on here. They come up on here and just slander people and just bitch and gossip. Yeah,
but the people on here, not all but most. Okay, I took that from Jesse. The people on here aren't looking for, you know, an upper comments. They're just here to die at their last days. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're just here kicking it. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for no. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking to.
But listen, Seven. Right, listen. These are big people, you know. These are big people.
Right. That's my point. That's my point. That they're not here to grow anywhere. They're here to chill, have fun, lay back, and talk smack, or maybe relax and be who they truly are. And that's the part that's scary. But carry on.
It's like, what was that movie where every day was the same?
Groundhog Day or something.
That's it. That's what it's like. Yeah, Groundhog Day. That's what it's like on here. Groundhog Day for these people. Because every single day, it's just a circular conversation. Every day they get up and come on here and bitch about people and assassinate people.
Right.
You know, and then the next day they come and they do the same thing. And then the next day they come up and they do the same thing. And the next day they come up and do the same thing. So their whole life there's nothing positive about anything they say or do. Even if they say they're going to make a positive program, it's nothing positive in it. You know, they don't, even when they're laughing at people being unkind to other people. Do you know what I mean? At least when we have a joke, we find entertainment in silly things. You know, we find entertainment in your horse noises and your zoo repertoire. Do you know what I mean? We find entertainment in your songs and the videos that you put up. We find entertainment. Maybe no one else gets our sense of humor, but we have a good time. You know, Rock Bottom comes up here and talks about his sex life, and it's hilarious. Jay from Jersey comes up and he talks about poker and alcohol, and it's hilarious.
Let me adjust the chat. That's a Lion. I like it. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Lion. Hiya. Yeah, I'll just say hiya.
Dr. Vincent.
Yeah. Shit, I can't see the message again now. What was the message say? I can't see.
She said they're looking to belong to something they never had before.
Okay, thanks. This is what I want to say about that. I've tried to offer him different things, you know, over the years, you know. I swear to you, I've tried and they're not interested. They are not interested at all. And I've noticed this. They're not looking for that. All the one is destruction. Yeah. You can't offer people. Even you notice whenever something good comes along on YouTube, everybody jumps on it to destroy it, whether it's a good relationship or whatever. People will just run there, gather around it because it's the hottest thing, destroy it and walk away.
Well, it's like Misunderstood, right? She's been nearly a year clean, sober, right? From drugs. Mm-hmm. And people want to violate her about that. Right. It's like, listen, this is a woman that was on drugs for a long period of time and she's been clean for nearly a year. That's a celebration. Right. I mean, I've told her before, get off YouTube. I said, listen, you're in the wrong place if you're going to do your whole rehab thing, whatever it is called. You know what I'm saying? You're in the wrong place. You need to come off here. I understand you can use it as a, to help with the triggers. You know, you can focus on doing this, stop you thinking about it. But at the same time, the people around here are going to drag you and it might just make you go back to the drug. Yeah, you're going to get caught with situations where you're going to end up getting dragged. And do you think you can handle them kind of situations right there? Shout out to her if she hasn't relapsed. Yeah, you know, shout out to her because this is a good test. You know what? If you ever want to beat something, everybody, you should come to YouTube and try like dealing with this, you know, and not turning back to the drink. Why you have to put up with this shit on here? If you pass that test, you're a chosen one. You're a chosen one, especially if your name gets destroyed all over the streets and you're always, you know, dealing with shit and you don't touch the drink or the drugs no more. You're the chosen one. You're supposed to be. It's funny you should say that because Ari says, well, I'm not like I used to be. I'm much better now. Much better at what, bitch?
Right.
You're fucking 60 years of age. You should be fucking better. You shouldn't have been wallowing in the bacterial scum of people's lives and being nosy and being evil-minded. You want a pat on the back because you don't shout all the time. You want a pat on the back because you don't say bitch every other word. You just do every fourth word is bitch. I mean, why are you so desperate for approval? Why are you so desperate to belong? Why are you so desperate for attention? Because anyone that had that in their real life wouldn't be coming on a platform to get it and to destroy other people. And whilst I'm saying that, Ari, and I will keep saying it, you say you're not friends with anyone on YouTube that you haven't met in real life. That also applies to African Goddess. Can I just clarify? You've never met her in real life. So she can't be your friend. So African Goddess, who you ride for, who is now pregnant at 58 with twins. How did she manage? How did African Goddess, right, like at her 55 plus age, manage to give birth to a healthy baby, but you at 40 gave birth to an autistic child?
Right.
Yeah, can I have an answer to that, please, Ari, Dr. Ari? You at 40, can I just say something also? If you had your son at 40 and he's now 18, that would make you 58, 59. Well, because you got to go from 0 to 1. So that would make
40 at 18 is 58.
Yeah.
Depending on when her birthday is, could be 59.
Well, her son, Gemini, isn't he? Was his son? Listen, it was her son's birthday today, but she was on YouTube. First, she had her own show. Then she was on Lady La's begging for Lady La, and no doubt, I'm sure she probably went on Buddies also begging for friends.
What did she get for her son?
She got him a free pass to YouTube.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know what she got her son, because she was on YouTube all day.
Okay. I thought you was going to say she cooked some food.
Well, he's not with her, is he? He's not with her, is he?
Yeah, no, but he could have come around, didn't it?
He's in a different state.
Didn't you know when you moved at your house, right? You get me? Didn't you ever go back home for your birthdays?
No.
Knowing that, there's going to be a present there or some money or something. Didn't you ever go back and see your mum or whatever?
No.
Okay.
No. When it's my children's birthday, I bake them a cake. I take the cake to them, or I get the cake delivered
I can't hear you say it again.
I said, when it's my children's birthdays, even though my son is big and my daughter is,
okay,
20s now, I bake them a cake and send them a gift. Or when my daughter's at university, I got a cake sent to her, delivered, and got gifts sent to her. I do that, yeah.
What kind of cake? What's your favorite cake to make? What's your favorite one?
I like carrot cake.
Okay, I don't like that,
My children like, my daughter likes chocolate cake, and my son likes chocolate cake.
I used to like chocolate cake, but now I have a little headache every time I eat too much chocolate. I get like a Mac queasy feeling, like, yo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, that's not good. Yeah, that sounds like the boyfriend I had that was allergic to rice. Rice would give him a headache just looking at it.
No, not that kind of headache, like a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Like it's a mad rush, like a... Yeah. No, you won't have the same rush from sugar. Have you ever had a sugar rush, from chocolate kind of thing?
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like, your head, I don't even know how to describe it.
Or if I drank like a glass of, if I haven't had any sugar, and then I drink like a glass of Pepsi, or I drink a Lucozade, then I get like a buzz. And I get a headache, like I feel like my head's exploding. It's too much sugar.
I don't like that, man. I don't
have sugar in my diet.
I got scared when I thought I was a diabetic. I was like, I was asking people, what does it mean? And they're just like, you could be a diabetic, I was like, what?
No, you know.
I'm not eating that shit again. Still eat chocolate every now and then, but just not like that.
But I think, but as you get older, your taste buds, I think they sort of soften. You don't like sweet things so much.
You know what? Your voice has gone low for some reason.
Oh,
no, you can still hear. Huh?
I was lying down. I was lying down. I'm sitting up now. It's so hot in my house. I've got the fan on.
Okay. So where's Hobby?
Well, he was here till 10 o'clock, and then he went to the hospital.
Work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing overnight.
Queen at hospital, That's me. What happened to him? Oh no, he's gone to work. Why didn't you just say work then?
Yeah, we just say hospital. We don't say work.
No, you're just too used to it. That's why. Like you're married to him.
I mean, I'll get up at like 5, and I'll be at the hospital for 6, and I'll take him breakfast, and he'll have like a little break.
What you making him?
He likes like yogurt, muesli. He likes to have like a sandwich that he can put in like a bagel that he can put in the microwave, like a cheese bagel. He likes in that, or a salmon bagel.
All right.
Some fruit.
All right. It's getting a bit weird now. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say a bowl of Frosties. I was expecting a bowl of Frosties and the orange juice, but no, you're talking about some life of the living rich or some shit, some salad cream.
Yeah, I always have to pack him snacks because he's running around. But he always has a bag of sunflower seeds.
Listen. We don't do no sunflower seeds. Okay, I don't even know you eat sunflower seeds.
I don't eat them.
You're telling me things that don't register in my head. What am I supposed to do with a sunflower seed on a plate?
Diva eats sunflower seeds.
Huh?
Diva eats sunflower seeds.
I
don't understand it. It's like a bloody rabbit. I don't understand it.
He's one of those healthy eating guys that will eat that will pull out one of them green things and just start eating that thing.
It's a cultural thing. Sunflower seeds. All Albanians eat sunflower seeds. It's like a snack. It's like instead of a bag of crisps, they'll have a handful of sunflower seeds or pistachios. Just like.
And what if he was walking along the road?
But he loves his chocolate.
All right, I'm asking the question. Okay, Get the camera. Listen. And what if he was walking around, walking? It was going to be a joke. Forget it. Carry on talking.
You know, when he's home and he's relaxing and he's watching TV, it's like he wanted to watch Creed. So he said tomorrow when he comes home from work, he's going to watch Creed together. And I have to make sure I've got cornettos and I've got Snickers and sunflower seeds. And he'll eat that. He'll watch the movie eating it. It's disgusting. And a popcorn.
Disgusting. Why is a cornet? Why is that disgusting?
He'll eat 2 cornettos, a Snickers bar, a bag of sunflower seeds, and a bag of popcorn.
But you know, that's like an hour and a half movie. Yeah. All that will be eaten in 10 minutes. Okay.
You know, that's what he does. He's like he says watching movies with me is like being in the cinema. So he has to have.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes I'm not lying to you. Sometimes when I'm doing like a shopping and that, and I'm in Iceland, like they've got these big buckets of popcorn. Yeah. Big buckets. I think it's like £5 to pay for them. I just pick them up. Sometimes I pick up 2 throw on it. You know what I'm saying? I need to go and pick up some more.
Popcorn is man food. Cinema man food.
I put up a video the other month saying foods. I don't know if y'all watched it. Saying foods not to eat.
Oh yeah.
Popcorn's one of them as well.
Yeah. Well, especially in the cinema.
So now I'm scared to even eat popcorn again.
But we're scared to eat anything, aren't we? If you eat meat, it's full of chemicals and antibiotics and stuff, hormones to make them fat, to make them heavier, and then they inject water into it, and then it's got like sex drugs that they've put into them. You know, you eat vegetables, it's got pesticides.
I don't think people understand the seriousness of that, like what's going on, what they're doing to us, controlling us, molding us, stopping us from evolving and shit, nigga. We can't naturally evolve while they're poisoning us.
Of course.
Because remember, they don't want us to be smarter and things like that. So they're controlling our growth and all that stuff.
Well, it's
with the chemicals and stuff. So we can't naturally evolve. Do you understand? Look at nature. Look how beautiful nature is, right? And some of these motherfuckers you got electric eels. You got things that spit out ink. You got things that do this and do that, and go invisible. Do this, do that, do that, do this. You know what I'm saying? But humans, we just hands and foot and mouth.
It's true. It's true. Humans, we haven't evolved, have we? Really, technology's evolved, but I mean, it's not like we can read each other's minds. We haven't evolved.
Right, because they're stopping us. Tom, you got to understand it with all the chemicals and stuff. You know, it's killing us faster. It's making our bodies have problems. They're stopping humans from evolving. They are. If you actually think about it, they are.
Well, maybe if you had your own farm and you were self-sufficient and you could grow your food organically, it might be a different tale. But as long as you rely on mass-produced supermarket food, you're gonna have that problem.
Listen, this is why I want my own island, right? Because I heard you can buy islands these days, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to save up enough money, get me an island, and have a tree.
A tree? What kind of tree? You're going to have a pomegranate tree?
It's going to be, it's going to be...
It's a mango tree. Is it a mango
tree?
Yeah,
I'm going to have 2 trees, too. I want a coconut tree.
Yeah.
And a mango tree.
What about, where are you going to get your bananas from?
Bananas, I find them in the sea, innit? Because, all right then. Okay, free trees. Banana tree, coconut tree, and mango tree. Okay, anything else you would like to add?
Is ackee a tree? Or is it a bush?
No, it's a plant. It's like a plant, isn't it? Okay. I think. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's like a plant. And yes, it's a plant. Yeah.
And then your 5th plant's going to be your weed plant.
Oh, yeah, but that's a plant, isn't it? That's not a tree.
Yeah. So you're going to smoke the herb. Smoke the herb, according to Bob Marley.
Yeah, you see, have you ever been to Jamaica? You see
no,
that?
I am going to Jamaica this year.
Go Kingston. Go Kingston.
I am going to go Kingston.
Listen, right? When you go Kingston, right? Get me, just trust me. You can. It's nice and safe out there. And you take a walk just through the bush, and you will see weed fields, miles and miles of weed. We just there grow high. You can walk through it and you can put your hands through it and all that shit, like a movie.
I saw a video about the weed plants growing like 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
wild.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You will come across a field, nothing, just weed. We've endless miles of weed. You can walk through it and put your hands to the side and like they do in the movies, running. Yeah, you can do all that.
Yeah,
you can do all that with no worries. Don't worry. Don't think a policeman's watching. No.
My son told me that weed is illegal in Jamaica. I always thought it was illegal, but it's legal.
No, it's legal over there. It's legal to a degree. Get me? If you get caught with a lot of it, well, to tell you the truth, it's legal. Let me just say this. Let me just say this, right? If you got the right amount of money, if you got not even right. If you got money, it's free.
But it's got they've got weed cafes over there because my son went to one.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe they've made it law now. It's you can smoke weed over there. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But before, like, you could easily pay off the police if you get caught for any reason. You can pay them off, and don't be scared to. You can. They would even ask you right there and then what you got to get, if you want to get out of this trouble, how much you want to pay.
Yeah, because ain't nobody want to go to no Jamaican prison.
Yo. Nah, I don't think people
programs. I've seen those programs. Those Jamaican prisons are something. They're savage.
Right.
They're like gladiator dens. They are not for the faint-hearted. They are
one little window over there in the corner of the room. It's like crazy. A lot of men in one room. Crazy.
They got the punishment cells where you can't stand up straight and you can just put your arm through the bars.
Right.
It's like, Lord have mercy. Wow, that's some.
Remember, people treat prisons different around the world. Yeah. People with like the Matrix countries, right? Mm-hmm. will offer things like human rights.
Yeah.
Low countries won't offer you that.
Go to the
Caribbean, it's more brutal in there. Guards will beat you up and everything.
Listen, go to Russia and ask for your human rights. You see what they do to you. Go to China, go to India, go to Cambodia, go to Vietnam. Right. It's only the Western world that talks fancy stuff about human rights. You go anywhere out of Europe or America and ask about human rights, you could get 10 slaps around your face.
Right.
Where's your human rights?
But now do you see the benefits of these countries, though? Now do you see why people want to come to these countries?
Listen.
See, it's understanding that. That's why America and England can promote that they're the best countries in the world, because it gives opportunities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And going to prison and stuff like that, you ain't got to worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
There's no opportunities in the UK, man. The UK is hard now. It's hard. The average person in the UK is having it hard. Everything is expensive in the UK.
Right.
I mean, in Norway, you pay 50% tax, right? So whatever you earn, you're losing 50%, right? But their minimum wage, just like your teenager working in a shop, is like £22 an hour. But the reason it's £22 an hour, because the price of food and everything is expensive. Right.
It's crazy. It's all gone up, man. It's crazy. It's like, listen, they're trying to listen, you know what? I'm not even going to speak about it because people forget all the time. They're supposed to remember. Because if they remember, they can understand what's going on. Remember, they're trying to collapse the whole system.
Yeah, they are.
Don't ever forget that, people. They're trying to collapse the whole system. They want to make everybody out of work, jobless. That's their goal. And doing this shit, they want to collapse the whole system, put us all on benefits, right? This is what I've heard, right? They want to collapse the whole system, put us all on benefits. Then I can't remember the next steps after that, but it's going to be crazy, because that's when the more the robot thing's going to be.
I'm seeing more and more things about robots and driverless cars. But listen, you know, a first class stamp is like £1.
Huh?
A first class stamp to put on a letter is like £1.
Right. I had to buy one just the other day.
So what? I bought loads of stamps. Like, I think I bought like £100 worth of stamps when they were 60p, and I'm still using them because it says first. I'm not buying a £1 stamp.
Right. I mean, how much was a single stamp? 26p or something like that at one point. Yeah.
First class. Yes. When it was 60p, I thought that's a lot. Now I'm hearing it's £1. I'm like, no.
Listen. None of it makes sense. None of it. I know. Listen. You know what? I just think that they've got the people at a point where they can abuse them.
Yeah.
And they know people will pay it anyway. They're just going to pay it.
Let me tell you something about a big scam, right? My car insurance is going to be due next month, right? No big deal. So, you know, I'm a certain age, and I always shop around for my car insurance because they always try and sneakily put the premium up. Anyway, I was just looking at, my husband said to me, "Oh, why do you pay the insurance in one go? Just pay it monthly." And I've always bought it in one go. But I said, anyway, so I'm looking around for it monthly. And my insurance will be, say, like 500, say, right? And I put in that I don't want to pay. I've got all no claims, bonus, blah, blah, blah. No points, no nothing. And I said, okay, I'll just do £100 excess just in case I have an accident. Right? I just pay the first 100, whatever, no big deal. You know, if I pay it monthly, they're telling me that my excess is £1,000. But if I give them one lump sum, my excess is 200.
Well, you know, just carry on. You see, that's because if you would have started the whole game earlier, you would have got it down to a point of.
But it's the same car. So if I pay monthly, I have to have £1,000 or £1,100 or £1,200 excess for a £520 insurance policy.
It's the biggest scam going.
It is. But if I give them a lump sum, I can have £200 excess.
Right.
Oh, it's like they are robbing us. We are being robbed because, you know, you've got to pay car tax, you've got to pay parking permit, you've got to pay insurance, road tax. before you even paid for gas. This country, listen, if you're thinking of coming to the UK legally, don't bother. It's not worth it. There's nothing here for you. There's nothing. Go to a Scandinavian country or go to Germany, right? Go to Holland. Don't come to England. Trust me. Trust me. There's nothing here for you.
Trust me, everywhere. Listen, that's the same. Listen, the Americans is the same. It's the same. Listen, people need to pay attention when things happen. It's funny how America and England, it happens at the same time, but yet we're not connected. Yet we've got nothing to do with each other. I'm sick and tired of having this conversation on my Facebook with people that are stupid, you know.
Well, they say when America sneezes, England catches a cold. So clearly,
right.
Clearly there is a relationship.
Right. Don't you mean when England sneezes, America catches a cold?
No.
Well, no, actually, you said it the right way around.
Yeah,
you said it the right way around.
Yeah. So, we're always affected by what happens in America one way or another, because we do have quite a lot of, American businesses over here.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else did I want to talk about? Do you see that video I sent you about Africans? It's really interesting.
I don't think I clicked on it, so I got it in my history thingy bob. So I clicked on it,
it's really interesting.
I went back to when I was talking to you, I was making a song, and when I messaged you back, I was making a music video.
Because it was, like I said the other day, I don't know where Africans came from, but when I watched that video, I suddenly saw all the different, African tribes, like the Arabic ones, the Moroccan ones. And then when they showed you the faces, it all started to make sense.
Say that again. Oh, yeah. You on about the video that you watched?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I know what you're talking about, Carry on, though. Carry on talking.
Yeah,
Carry on, though.
Because, it was like saying from different parts of Africa, people have a different look, a very defined look. Like, people from Sudan look like this. People from, Morocco look like this. People from Niger or Chad look like this. And then when I looked at them, I was like, oh, my God, it's so right. People, some Africans look like Mongolians. It was like, so I can see.
Well, do you know why that is? Did it explain? Sorry to cut you. Sorry. No, but do you want me to tell you what that is? It's a difference in climate and how. All right. Because some countries are higher than others. It's like a mountain in the snow parts of the world, right? And you can only climb so high before you'll probably die if you ain't got the right things. Yeah. For people that are born somewhere on that hill, right, they're gonna sound much different compared to those that are lower on the ground. It's mad like that, yeah. So you can look into it, you'll find out that
but he was saying, like, do you remember what Nelson Mandela looked like?
Yeah, kind of.
Like
if I see his face, I will.
He had like a broad face, broad nose, full lips.
Yeah.
That was that. His face features are typical for where he came from in South Africa. That's that part of Africa. That is what people look like. Then you've got people that look, they've got a sharper nose but very dark skin. And then it went on to other people like Arabs, who are Africans, because remember we had a conversation with Wisdom, but they have the blue and the green and the grey eyes, and the brown eyes. But it was just, it suddenly made, I was like, oh, now I understand the difference between Ethiopians or people in Uganda. A lot of like the black supermodels, the African supermodels, come from Uganda because they're very tall, they're very lean. I never realised, but when I looked at the people...
But Tom, you should have just thought the same thing about England. Blacks in London compared to blacks in Brum or somewhere else, they're taught different.
But it's not about talking, it's about their features.
Or even look different. I think, not so much look.
It's about their features and about their build. It's Ugandans are tall, Nigerians are shorter. They have a different... It showed you the different parts of Africa and the different looks. And when you saw them, it was like, oh, I get it. Now I understand why, for example, Jamaicans and people in the Caribbean look so mixed. Because if you've got someone from Niger and someone from Uganda, you're going to have those features together. It made sense.
Okay.
You know, when you just flick through it quickly, you're just like, oh, it's like, it really like, oh, that was such an interesting channel. I'm watching all their other videos as well. People from the Middle East and stuff. It's just, you know, because I go to YouTube, Ari, to educate my mind. I don't come to YouTube for fuck shit. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So those educational channels would have no use for you, Ari, because they're not involved in drama. They're involved in educating your mind and widening your perspective of the world. Things that you don't know about, Ari. And let me just say this about Ari. Why is Ari and Scorpio Sting so big about, I come from California, I'm repping my city? What's that? Do you think California
Tribal,
knows
isn't
who
it?
you are?
Remember, Tom. It's a tribal thing, man. America is more tribal. Remember, they went through the whole big slavery thing. So that it's like a tribal thing. Everyone had to group up, obviously. So you have to understand it like that in a way. I'm explaining it all stupid and wrong, but everybody had their tribes or their groups. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we'll call it cities.
Yeah.
Like you got Chicago. Them niggas over there, and you got New York, them niggas are all rep together. You got boom, 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 boom. So it's like tribal. So they rep their ends. Like, yeah, we from this corner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but she's 60.
Don't you
think she sort of got off the corner now?
Right.
Because she's not gangster. She's not on the corner doing business. Well, maybe she is. Well, we know she's not because she doesn't leave the house. Maybe she does business in the house. I don't know. But you know, she's 60 and she's repping up from California. I'm a Cali girl. I'm a this, I'm a that. It's like, Ari, you're an old lady. Get some dignity.
Yeah, but you see, this is what I'm struggling to understand. Yeah, obviously, I know Americans know what that shit is, dignity, and all that shit is, obviously, because we know couple and obviously just obvious in it. But what happened to people like Artie? Where was they when they was getting taught these natural lessons?
Well, she grew up in the streets. She grew up with, I mean, this Scorpio Stings keeps saying that Shakima is a dope fiend, and I absolutely don't believe that.
You know what dope is, don't you? You know what dope is, don't you?
She's talking about coke, isn't she, or crack?
No, I thought dope was weed.
No, I think she refers to coke.
Okay.
You know, I think, well, that's what I'm sure I've seen stuff from it, you know, pertaining to.
I thought you were talking about like weed, like a dope. I'm sure, you know what? A long time ago, we had this conversation. Yeah, I can't remember if I was on the side of saying dope was weed, or I think it was Zone. I was having this conversation with Zone.
Weed is weed. It's not dope. And let's just say, if hypothetically it was weed, right? And Shakima's a dope fiend, right? A weed fiend. Then go talk to Vic, because there is no bigger weed smoker on YouTube than bloody Vic.
Like a what? A dick?
Vic.
Vic.
Yeah, Vic Damone. Yeah. Go call him a dope fiend. Do you know what I mean?
But she's firing bars. Don't look into it like that. Don't take it serious like that, Tom.
No,
she's just firing bars, man. She's just firing. She's just firing bars. It's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong unless you know something I don't know. I don't know. But
I object to somebody calling Shakima a cokehead. Right? I object to it because she's not.
But did she mean coke?
She said that in her community wall.
Okay, so she actually clarified she means coke. Yeah. Okay. I thought all right.
You know, because she talks about, you know, her nose and sniffing it and stuff. So you don't sniff weed, right? So, you know, I object to her calling her that. Because the thing is, we know that Shakima works for the government. That's one of her jobs, right? So what is this woman trying to say? what is this woman trying to say? Is she trying to get something out there about Shakima that's not true, that affects her?
You
her
know,
money?
people in courts, you know, judges and she take coke.
Yeah,
You know,
that.
rappers and actors, everybody takes coke. So it don't matter the position you got.
Well, it's just the fact that, but the thing is, it's a lie.
It's a what?
It's a lie. She's
Oh,
slandering.
a lie.
She's slandering her character.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, right, you see, Tom, I'm just simply saying, don't look hard into it, like think, you know, emphasize of that. Like, just look at it as a lie roast and let it go.
No,
you know.
I do, because I'm all about the detail. That's what I come up with. I come to you.
Yeah, but you don't know Shakima for a fact. You don't know for a fact. So now, if you're gonna carry on something like this, right? At some point, someone has to prove something. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's things like that where it don't make sense, like it's like a lie roast. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's true. But the thing is, you can't meet someone once for 20 minutes and from that figure out that they're living a daily life on coke.
Yeah, okay. But what I'm saying is, at the same time, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, at the same time, right? Get me? You see when people going back and forth, a lot of things get thrown out and shit like that. And sometimes you just gotta just let, you know what I'm trying to say?
I hear what you're saying, but you know, some things
because the person that she's addressing, like Shakima in this case, Shakima will turn around and say, "What are you lying for?" Blah 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 blah, and that's done it because Shakima knows you don't know, and you speak on it might mean someone has to prove it along the way, and it just makes the. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Fair enough. But you know, it's. When people say that they don't talk about kids and they don't talk about the dark web, and when we know that she has said that and threatened it in the past, it's like it's like, who are you trying to convince?
Right.
You know, I mean, everything you say and do, Ari, is on YouTube, so the evidence is out there. And just because you take down a video doesn't mean someone hasn't seen it or saved it, downloaded it, or taken screenshots of things that you've said or posted. Do you know what I mean?
Give it a year. Give it a year. Give it a year, and she'll play it as a playback and forget.
Well, she's just trying to reinvent herself as being old and someone that was in a nut house, and I don't know what that means, because that sounds like someone that shouldn't be on YouTube.
Sympathy. You know what's crazy? How people can ask for sympathy in a sector that gives two fucks. and get it sometimes, right?
Yeah, but seriously, anyone that rides with Ari, they got to be done.
So wait there. You can talk about someone's kid. You can, you know what I'm saying? Drag someone's disabled family member, and the minute you want sympathy, acceptance, so you moan a little bit, cry a little bit. I didn't know that.
Well, suddenly,
I didn't know that.
I mean, I remember the conversation she was having with Random about autism and whether or not her son had autism, and Ari said she thinks her son has a little bit of autism. You can't have a little bit. You're either autistic or you're not. It's where you sit on the spectrum, okay? And it doesn't mean that he's slow. It doesn't mean that he's a genius. It's a spectrum, right? You can have it. So I get that. But all of a sudden, Ari comes out with, well, I've got a disabled son. And they're talking about because since you posted that video about with him dancing, her son's become disabled.
Her son done what?
Since you posted the video of him dancing, her son has become disabled.
What?
Because he weren't disabled before.
Oh, so that's why he was dancing like that. Ding, 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 ding. I can just imagine his hands going up in the air like.
She was saying she's never seen that picture of of her man before. But you've
What?
never seen your man. She's crackers. She's proper crackers. She's crisp and dry. I meant to take a picture of that. I'm going to Google it and send it to you, right?
I've got one question. Yeah, out of all the out of all the pictures I've seen of RE, I haven't once seen a family picture.
Oh, I have.
Oh, she's standing with the sons.
Yeah, and the daughter and the crazy man at the back.
What recent one though?
Oh no! A couple of years ago.
Not no little baby kind of one, like a recent one.
No. This is like 3 years old. I sent it to you, and he's got a cap on. The dad's got a cap on, like back to front, and he looks slow. He's going, huh? With the glasses in the picture.
I think I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
And RE is she's not standing there.
No, she's taking the picture.
Nah, see, that's what I'm talking about. A family with RE in it.
No.
I haven't yet to see that. I've always seen RE take pictures of herself on her own kind of thing.
Yeah, but she's never raised her kids, so how can she take a family picture?
Oh, yeah, true. Well done. Yeah, true.
I mean, do you really think her kids want a picture?
Yeah, but what about the ceremony?
The ceremony she never went to.
Yeah, right. True.
Because remember, this is the woman that posts family time videos where she's secretly recording her family. She's recorded videos of her son fighting with his Chinese or Korean girlfriend, right? She's posted videos of her cooking. She's posted videos of her son's birthday cake and his presents that he's got from people on YouTube. But she hasn't posted anything about what she wore or the ceremony to his graduation.
Right. Let's talk about that. Ding, ding, ding.
And like I said the other day, she's saying she doesn't know what we're talking about. Futon. She sleeps in a bed. Well, there's your bed, Ari. It's a futon.
Yeah, where's the photo, RE? And you've got to be lying on the bed as well when you take it. But then again, she's got a bed in the house for what a kid sleeps on.
But I thought he took that with him. Because
What?
I'm sure she took a picture of her room because it was like a bluey colour room. And they took all the furniture with them.
Seriously? Who does that? Don't you buy new things for your new place?
Yeah, but the girlfriend bought it, remember? You know when Americans always move, it's always on Judge Judy. They're always fighting about the bedroom set. Because wherever they go, they take the bedroom set with them. Even if they're renting a room.
You know, my last stuff I left most of my things there, you know. So I'm not even lying. My last place where I was living, I left a lot of things. I left the cooker, fridge, freezer, stuff like that. I left the TV stand. I left the ornament stand thing.
Because you didn't have a TV,
I left bed.
did you?
I left the bed.
Because you don't have a TV, do you?
Carpet and that, didn't even take it up. Left it there.
Well, you can't take a carpet. It's not going to fit your new place.
No, obviously, I know. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. It was a long time ago. But like, you know.
But you don't have a TV, do you? Because Random said that you don't have a TV.
I don't know. No, I don't. I play computer games and upload them to YouTube with on my phone. I get my PlayStation and I hook it up to my phone.
Yeah, that's true. And you don't have a car either, because you know.
No, I don't. No. I have a skateboard. I've got a skateboard outside, you know. Seriously.
And you don't have light bulbs in your house.
No light bulbs. Right. You sit in the dark. No, and I've got no water. Okay. And I've got no air. Please don't tell anyone about this one. I've got no air.
You got no sofa.
I've got no sofa. No.
You're sitting on a park bench that you stole.
I've got no clothes.
No clothes. You got no trainers. You
got no trainers, no shoes.
You go out in Crocs.
I got no coats.
You go out in Crocs.
Right. And Bruce Lee shoes.
With all the blinky blinks on them.
With Bruce Lee shoes. Forget anything else. I just got them black plimsolls, Bruce Lee shoes. I've been rocking them all my life. To make you run fast, nigga. Hey, they're the fastest running man trainers on the planet. Get me? I said I was loving my Bruce Lee shoes when I was a kid. I was like, yo, Bruce Lee shoes, yo. Get me?
Your plimsolls.
Yo, plimsolls, yeah. It's just a shame you can't wear it for too long though, you know.
But those kids don't even know what plimsolls are these days.
I used to run up in junior school. I used to run up kids and jump up, fly kick them in the back.
We all wanted white plimsolls, but we had to wear black ones.
Nah, the black ones, just like Bruce Lee. I love that. I used to think I was Bruce Lee in school. Facts. I was brought up on all them kung fu films. Back in the day, I was brought up on. My dad used to love it. I was brought up on it. You know what I'm saying? I had a love. Hence why I said I've always had a love for fighting. I was brought up on fighting, for real.
My son's father loves kung fu and cowboy films.
All the old styles.
I think it's a Jamaican thing. Cowboy movies and kung fu.
Right, it is. Jamaicans love kung fu.
Yeah, they do. Hiya, hiya, hiya. But I want to talk about people that wear Crocs with jewelry on them.
I don't know the one that does though. Like, who wears Crocs?
In London, it's a thing, man. People put all kind of blink jewelry on them.
Serious?
Yeah, they got like fruits on there, animals on there, like badges that they put on the Crocs, and then they're walking around Waitrose with Crocs.
What, grown-ups or kids?
Grown-ups.
I don't know.
Grown-ups with like fruit badges on them and animal badges and bling badges. It's like, what? Why are you wearing Crocs with weirdness on? And then they're getting into their Bentleys with their bloody Crocs on. Like, what am I missing?
I really don't know.
What am I missing?
I really don't know.
If I gave my son a pair of Crocs, I think he'd beat me. I think he'd beat me around the head with them.
Check one, check two, check one. Is that better? Is my voice loud still?
Yeah, it's loud.
It's gone lower now. Have I turned it down?
Yeah, you sound like you're in the bathroom or kitchen.
Oh, is it okay? So is that all right? I should turn it back
off?
Good.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. You should buy your son a pair of plimsolls and watch him give you the side eye. Oh, I think Seven kicked himself out. It's just me, folks. It's just me. Oh, are you back? Hello?
Shall I bang?
Are you back? Did
you
kick yourself out?
Yeah. I did an accident. I was supposed to press the X in the corner, but I pressed back instead.
You should buy your son some plimsolls. Tell them they have magic powers.
What?
Watch it. Buy your son a pair of plimsolls and tell them they have magic powers.
Buy my son plimsolls, did you just say?
Yeah.
How about you buy yourself some plimsolls and buy him some plimsolls, and you can plimsoll kick each other.
But you have to go to a shop like is it Foot Zone or something?
Foot Zone.
Yeah. It's like Poundland but for shoes. Shoe Zone. Is it Shoe Zone?
Listen, have you ever worn Bruce Lee shoes before?
Maybe when I was at school playing netball.
And you know how good it felt, huh?
Yeah.
And you could just run fast forever.
But we had to wear like mini skirts when we were playing hockey.
Listen, I'm asking you a question and you just... Yeah. Could you feel the power between your toes or not?
Yeah.
And you could run fast, right?
But I didn't watch television with Bruce Lee, so I didn't know who Bruce Lee was.
I asked, you could run fast, right?
Yeah, could.
That's all I wanted to say. Carry on now.
When you were at school, did you did gym, PE?
Yep, I used to get up early in the morning, go to gym, work out, do weights, and then start my session.
Did you do running?
Yeah, only if the school.
Track, yeah.
Yes, only with the school, not at my own way.
Yeah. Did you do the horse where you had to jump over the horse?
No.
In the gym?
Nope. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
that vault. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
the
torture device. Yeah, that was
right,
torture.
Right. Well, it wasn't torture for me. I'm tall.
No, because you had long legs, but for short
Get me? I lead that motherfucker. Get me? I was the guy that was passing sport PE.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, and they make you climb up the wall on the bars.
Yeah, and the rope as well.
Yeah.
It's like what's that thing called? There was a show called, and you have to do like the challenge and go through all these things and climb up stuff.
Yeah.
Sweep from one rope to another, and it's like what they do in the army.
Yeah. You should have gone into the army, I think.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Listen, sickle cell stopped me from doing everything I wanted to do in my life.
Yeah, but if you didn't have sickle cell, you could have gone into the army, and then you would.
Yeah, but I would never have went into the army. I would never have went into the army. Never. That would have been my last choice. What I would have been is
bus driver.
Yeah, I would have been a bus driver.
Can you imagine getting on Seven's bus? Not today.
Now, I'd be a boxer. I would have been a boxer, a famous boxer. You would have all heard about, or would have made it in the music thingy bubble, some shit, But I reckon I would be known because I've had so many opportunities and denied them and stuff. I reckon I was supposed to be known, but I just denied them.
You could be known on YouTube.
People have said, Seven, why you do that for? Why didn't you just go? Because I didn't want to. I don't want to
sell your soul. When I hear about these, there seems to be more. The thing is, I don't really know if the people that are telling the stories are mentally well, or got an axe to grind, or if it's the truth. When they talk about there was someone talking about the parties that were going on in Hollywood that people in the music industry had to go to, and if they went to these parties, there was like a party of a party that you'd get invited to where people were, giving it up in order to get a record deal or whatever. Yeah,
remember I put up a video the other day for you to watch. I was like, watch this time and just understand more when it comes to these motherfuckers.
They're saying that like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are sort of part of that sect. I don't know if it's true. But it's funny because both their kids are weird, aren't they? Willow's weird and the boy's Jaden's weird.
Yep. Because they built him to be that way.
So there's something very androgynous about both of those children.
It's all part of the agenda. Like some people make sacrifices to get higher. Will's basically sacrificed his kids. He's done a bit. I think he's done a bit more dirty than that. He's been in the game for far too long, and he's been at the top for far too long. So he's done a lot of dirty. Well, I think he's got a lot of debts that he had to pay back. But I mean, is he still seen as a big celebrity? I mean, yes, he's seen as a big celebrity because he's got a reputation. But is he doing anything big now? Nope. No, I don't think he is. What the fight for him is now is to keep his name. Yeah. Because once the industry gets bored of you and they don't want you no more, they get rid of you. You understand? And a lot of people, if you notice, they don't go out in a nice way. Something happens to them. So, it's about the exit now. How does he exit and not be, lose his name, lose all the good? But Will Smith is one of the black actors that never wore a dress, isn't he? Yeah, we did. He did. Did he? He wore in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, did he wear a dress? Oh, okay. Yeah. And you might have done it in another show, but go and watch that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just when you got time, kick back. Netflix, it's on Netflix. Kick back and just watch all the episodes, and you'll get to it eventually. You'll get to it. And by that time, you'll be into it anyway, so you'll be enjoying it. So you'll want to watch it more. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with Eddie Murphy?
Is he doing anything?
He made a film not long ago, and now he's just chilling. I think he produces films now. He sits back and he's a producer now.
Okay.
I think he's a producer.
And there was the other black actor. I think he was in Terminator. Oh. Very fine cheekbones. I can't remember. Really dark skinned.
Oh, are you talking about the one that was in the film Baby?
I don't know. He's just really dark skinned. Really, he's
dark skinned.
Yeah,
in Terminator.
I'm sure he was.
Might be a different movie. There's no black people in Terminator, you know.
No, he wasn't the but he was like one of the bad guys in Terminator. He was in Terminator.
Are you talking about the Terminator 1? No, 2. 1.
I
Was
don't
it
know
2?
which one it was.
Where the guy's got the chip, the computer chip.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never seen him before. Only in that movie. I've only ever seen him in Terminator.
He went to prison for something, and then he came back out again.
You're talking about a different movie, you know.
No, he was definitely in Terminator. He was the black guy in Terminator. He was like, he's been in. I can't remember his. I can see his face.
Listen. There's only been one Terminator movie that I'm sure of. I might be wrong, and that was the first or the second one. And that was when he had a family, and he was the one that designed the chip. And then the robot, the Terminator and the boy and the mom broke into the house. They shot him in the leg, and he was there shaking, crying like he don't want to die. He had the bomb in his hand, and then he let his finger off the bomb, and the whole place blew up when the police came in. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Or you must be talking about a different movie. You're probably talking about. Let me try and think what you're talking about. You shouldn't have talked about Predator.
There's Joe Morton, Miles Dyson in Terminator 2.
Dyson.
That was the black guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Dyson.
I'm thinking of a different black actor.
Told you. Told you.
Yeah.
You go a different film.
Yeah. I'm thinking of. I can't remember his name. Yeah, I don't know. There's not any good movies out, really, is there?
I haven't watched the movie in a long time, you know. Long time. Even though I've got an app to watch all the newest movies that are out right now, I still don't. I can't bother, Joe. I don't really find movies interesting no more, man. You know.
I like Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I like his movies.
Denzel Washington, you know.
Wesley Snipes, that's who I was thinking of.
Oh, Wesley. Wesley Snipes.
He's a little bit of a criminal, wasn't he?
Well, what was you saying about Wesley?
I'm sure Wesley Snipes went to jail for something, but he was in a couple of movies, I know. Well, let me find out what movies he was in.
No, not Universal Soldier. What the fuck's that film called?
He was in New Jack City, Jungle Fever, White Men Can't Jump, Passenger 57, Demolition Man. That's
Demolition Man. That's it. Demolition Man. Demolition Man.
How could I get him confused? Yeah, Wesley Snipes, but he was the man of that time.
You know what? I don't understand why the critics gave him they gave him hell, you know, over his looks. They gave him hell. They were calling him ugly, black, this, that, and all that, rare. Now, what the fuck, man?
He wasn't ugly.
Leave the nigga alone, man.
They used to say the same about Grace Jones, that she was ugly and crazy.
But she was, though. God damn it. God damn it. That woman scared me as a kid, you know. What film was it? What film? And she's sitting there and she's at the table. She's speaking French and she's having a date with somebody and she scared the guy off. No, it was Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's sitting at the table. What film is this? Shit. And he's got a date with Grace Jones and she comes in and she's being all loud and that. Eddie Murphy watches her walk in and she sits down. She's wearing a black dress and she's drinking red wine. I remember this shit right now.
She's 75.
And is she? Well, shout out to her anyway.
Yeah, she still looks good for 75.
Shout out to her.
She's still crazy.
She was crazy in real life, like she's crazy, yeah. They'll say that she's crazy, man. Like she sat there, open up her legs and pull like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to mess with Grace Jones. She just looks. She could eat you. But maybe that's the way. I think that's the way that they marketed her, though. Maybe in real life she might be really sweet.
Nah, she's not, man. She's not. She's kind of cray.
Yeah.
She's kind of cray.
Is she like cray like Ari would be?
That she just don't take no shit kind of thing, but with a bit more of a twist. You know, she don't care to show it. Like, all right, and think of like Mike Tyson. Everybody knew how crazy he was, and he would walk around and flaunt it kind of thing. She's kind of the same.
Yeah.
But she's not like, like a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we know someone that's not a fighter, and that's Ari. You ain't a fighter, are you, Ari? Because you don't open your door. You like to talk shit about people, but when they start talking shit about you, you can't handle the truth.
This is what I wanted to ask Ari. This is what I wanted to say to her. Don't you think it's time, to give up now? Throw in the towel. And I don't know. No, I want to be honest with her though. And I'm not talking about like leaving YouTube. She don't have to leave YouTube. But I'm just saying throw in the towel with this bullshit. You're pissing off too many people, man. Do you understand? Like we're not checking the vibe, RE. We're not checking the vibe, RE. Do you understand? You want to act like you're all moaning and upset, like you don't know what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. If people are distancing themselves from you, you're doing something wrong. We're not feeling your vibe, RE. You understand? So are you going to change, or are you just going to make shit worse for yourself? I don't know why you left for.
Mm. Yeah. Touchy subject. Touchy subject.
He made her run.
Yeah.
Get me?
Well,
Fact of the matter is, she needs to just stop right now. Get me? Get a new career. You understand? Get me? Try actually creating content. Try putting your little brain to some use.
I don't know why she just doesn't accept that, this is not the way.
You would have thought, right, out of all the people she's followed and whatever, right, copied from and shit, she would have created her own kind of content by now. She would have learned enough from all these other niggas and women that she's followed and stalked all these years. She would have learned something enough from them to go back to her own stable and talk on some shit.
But she's slow, isn't she? She's slow because what was she? She was under the management of Jedi, and she was under the management of Jedi so he could teach her about being a YouTuber. Huh? Jedi with 10 million people on the panel.
I mean, you can't make it up. You can't. Yeah. Can you imagine if she was bringing content, and she built a foundation of people coming to her, because she's speaking on some shit, different shit. Yeah. And then one day she gets exposed because of her face. You understand? The people ain't going to leave her. They're going to ride with her because they see that she's a real one with content.
Well, this is.
But she don't understand that. Now people can just, because if you're on some dickhead thing, if you're out there taking the piss out of people, calling them ugly and shit, and then your face is seen, then people are going to walk away from that shit.
But she doesn't say she's ugly. She just says that she's got a busted picture.
You can't help the stupid, as they say.
You
can only give them a cup of water. You can't lead the stupid. Right. No, not a horse. No, the stupid. No, we're going to change it. We're changing it. Right. Mm-hmm. We can't lead the stupid to water. You can only give them a cup of water. Okay.
Flint water there because it's contaminated.
So in our case, what we're trying to say, we can only give her cups of water because she can't, you know what I'm saying? We could lead her to the water, but she wouldn't know how to get the water back. Okay.
But I think the thing with Ari, she's not trying to attract women her own age or men her own age to her platform. She's trying to catfish young people to her platform. Just listen to the music she plays. That a grandmother shouldn't be playing that kind of music.
You know why though? Because she needs to start listening to people that are like, you know what I'm saying, like doing other things in her age, not in this sector.
But I
because her brain can't manage, dissecting bullshit and staying away from it.
But do you think decent people would have time for Ari? Because I don't think people with decent lives.
You're mad low. I can't hear.
People that have decent lives wouldn't have time for Ari because she's got nothing to say. I mean, the woman doesn't work. She doesn't leave the house. She doesn't go outside. So what can she bring to a conversation?
The question is, what does she bring?
All she does is watch other people's channels on YouTube and repeat that shit and start fake beefs with people.
Right. I mean,
that's it. That's it.
Right.
That is her content. I mean, that is her content. That is her trademark. That's her brand.
A troll.
Yeah, she's proud to be a troll. I mean, who's proud to be a troll? A troll is a dysfunctional person.
You see, this is what you don't understand. Well, you do understand, but RE don't understand. Everything comes and goes, and trolls update all the time. If you're like an out-of-date troll, like, you can't even fit in with the new trolls, really. Like, listen, RE times have changed, man.
Well, she needs to evolve. She needs to evolve to do something different, and not be expecting people to give her a pat on the back. I mean,
right.
I mean, she's a grandmother, right? I'm sure there are many things that she can talk to people about when she was young, when she was growing up. Not make it personal to her, but personal to the environment in which she grew up. The crack epidemic in America, the gangs, the Panthers, the education system. She's a lot closer to, the old America, where black people were walking around with their head bent down because they had to be extra polite to people.
On the plantation.
Not on the plantation, but she was born in the 60s, so her mother would have known about the racial divide in the 50s that was happening in the 50s. Blacks couldn't, they had to bus black people into school. And they had segregation in America. Her mother would have grown up in that era. So she must have had lots of experiences and stories to tell about that.
Yeah, but she can't tell stories, can she?
No, she can't. I mean,
she'd be like,
I was going up and I was riding a donkey and I fell on my ass. Bitch!
All she can talk about is the Jamaicans, the crack, and being thrown downstairs or thrown out their apartment. That's all she could talk about.
Right. She don't remember her childhood, that's why.
Yeah. And having 4 baby daddies that she doesn't get on with apart from one. She's a dum-dum.
I can't believe she's a very sneaky person. If she's got a disabled kid or whatever and all these other things, she's very sneaky, damaging woman. These women, you can't trust these women, man. That's not everyone in America.
Well, hold on a minute. Having autism doesn't necessarily make you disabled. My daughter has autism, but she's not close.
You talk about autism? Listen,
That's what she said. Her son's got autism.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, whatever, she's saying, this, well, kids with problems or whatever. I'm just saying,
But the thing is, she only came out and said, oh, her son's disabled and he's got autism after you played the video of his dancing.
And that was what, just the other day?
Yeah.
And she's never mentioned it before when I played the video?
well, once she said, oh, she thought her son might have a bit of autism. That was like a year ago. That's the only conversation.
So wait there. So wait there. So how was this even a conversation? So she thought her son at the age of what?
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Had
16.
autism.
Yeah.
She thought it.
About 16, yeah, 15, 16, yeah.
And what? Who confirmed it? That I mean, who gave it that?
But
thought?
remember,
Like,
I think Random, because Random's son's got autism. Remember, Random and Ari did a show about autism.
I don't. I think
Yeah,
I remember
did.
something like that.
Yeah, they did. So that's when she thought, oh, maybe. But remember, she doesn't live with her child, so she wouldn't know her child
Right.
on a daily basis, you know?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm sitting there confused.
But I just noticed that all of a sudden, after you played that video, that's her pity party vote. Oh, 7 is playing a video of my disabled son. Like, almost making it sound like, oh, the guy's in a wheelchair, or, he's so, what do you think disabled? Do you think someone's in a wheelchair, or someone can't talk? Do you know what I mean? They can't look after themselves. And then she said, oh, he's got autism. So what? A lot of people have got autism. He still put the video up about himself dancing, and that's not the only one he put out. He put about 4 of them out.
Right. That was just the better
one.
condition one.
Yeah, because he did one in the school, he does one in a small room, and his dancing is weird. But but at the end of the day, he's 18. He's 18.
Right. It's just a little jungle bunny.
So he's 18. He put it out, and if he didn't want people to comment, he shouldn't have put it out.
Listen, you can miss me with all this stupid. Everybody knows it's a joke what she's moaning about. It's not even a complaint right now. It's just something to talk so she can get a voice heard. You understand?
But the thing is, there's a big difference between talking about a 3-year-old that's a child, a baby, a toddler, and an 18-year-old. And if you want to say, oh, you're talking about my children, we're all somebody's children. So don't talk about anyone.
It's not even that. You can't
have it both ways.
She's just fooling the people, man.
She's just trying to deflect from her poor behavior. That's what she's trying to do.
No, she's saying she knows that people ain't gonna say, well, how old's your son or your daughter?
Yeah.
And I find that amazing. I find that amazing.
When she says, oh, 7 wants to have sex with my daughter, he's sexualizing my daughter, she tries to sort of make it sound like her daughter
like
is
some
young.
pedophile shit.
Yeah, but her daughter's 32. I think she's had 1 or 2 cockies by now. She definitely had 2, but she's got 2 kids by different fathers.
Yeah, it's the message. She's just trying to blindside people, make them look like I'm some kind of, you get me? Like, she's not smarter or RE. I hope you get locked up and go to prison,
But hold on. She tries to get you banned from YouTube for sexualizing her daughter. But Jimmy, who talked about having sex with a 5-year-old, nothing. Oh, that's just Jimmy being Jimmy. Why didn't you call for him to be banned when you talked about that filth? No, you just ride for Jimmy. Jimmy's your best buddy, yeah? You support Jimmy, yeah?
Listen, they're all pedophiles, man.
They're all hypocrites. That's what they are.
They're all pedophiles. They're all touching on kids. They're all of them, man.
Well, she's touched on her cousin, or nephew, or whatever.
They're all touching on kids, man. Get me? You're talking to a person that touched on kids. How are you going to feel one day when you find out he was touching on kids and shit? How are you going to feel one day when you find out such and such that you was talking to on YouTube was touching on kids and shit?
I don't know. Why is Ari going after KR83? And why is Mare so upset about Cal the puppet? get upset about the weirdest things on YouTube. They really do. It's like, if you're going to be a bully, be prepared to be bullied back. That's it. It's not that hard, is it? Can you imagine these people in real life, Seven? Can you imagine Ari in real life? You know, walking down, you know, the boulevard with her little shopping trolley, doing the things that she does. She would never make it to the end of the road.
No. Yeah, R.E. looks like that because she stays indoors. She's turned into a black piece of shit.
She can't go outside. She'd be like a vampire. I'm dying.
Right. And the longer she stays in, the more she don't go outside. She's crumbling like a black raisin. She's crumbling up in the face and that. She is, man. Like, get me, because she stays away from the sun. She's supposed to be by the sun. She's black.
I love it when she needs more vitamin D and not vitamin Dick. I mean, vitamin
Ask
D.
R.E. was the last time she went outside and sunbathed in the sun.
13 years ago. 13 years. The last time she went outside was 13 years ago.
There you go, then. That's why she looks like a raisin.
That's why her clothes don't fit and she's got Walmart glasses.
She's killed herself. She's nothing but a raisin now.
I'm seeing that advert in my head. She's not a raisin. She's a gollywog. If she was a raisin, that would be because the sun dried up her skin. But she's a gollywog. Her skin is smooth. She's like a Robinson's gollywog.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like she's like,
but she's got a peanut head.
Right, she's got an oblong head.
She has. I can't even say she's got a Ribena head, like the black one.
Yeah, that shaped bottle.
She just got a peanut head. She's got a peanut head and she's got a horse mouth. I mean, attractive, not. Her and Triple, if they had a child, it would look like brother and sister. That's what those two look like, brother and sister.
She said in that video, and I don't even like Triple. I don't speak to Triple. They not think that I speak to Triple. I don't like Triple, some shit like that. I was thinking, bitch.
Yeah, but Triple's cheesy.
That's
Don't you think Triple looks like her 80-year-old boyfriend?
I think them two suit each other.
I think they do. I think they should hook up.
I'm not even lying. I'm not even saying that. I've done the math. The math said that them two go to each other with each other.
Yeah, and I think that Triple and Ari can share a small lemonade together and be happy.
And a live stream, and they got a straw in the cup. Yo, let's make it happen. Listen, we will pay for the drinks. Okay. Listen, and the straws. So listen, make it happen, Artie.
Oh, did you see the picture I sent you of her weed tea?
Oh my God! Listen, didn't you see my music video? You didn't see my music video?
No,
look at this music video. Oh, I thought I made a video and uploaded it. No, put it in the music video. I put a message in this video. You know, okay? you have to. Okay. I don't know which one it is. Is it this one or is it this one?
Oh, the weed tea, man. The weed tea was just that killed me.
Hold on.
Unseen, you ain't nothing but a bitch. I'm sick of these.
I saw it.
You see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I heard
why are you saying Unseen ain't nothing but a bitch?
No, that's I'm being R.E. Listen to the song. Listen.
Bitch. Unseen, you ain't nothing but a bitch. I'm sick of these YouTubers always coming at me. Motherfucker, I'm R.E. Fuck this bitch. Unseen, you a bitch. Seven, you a bitch. Lady Loud, you a bitch. All these niggas be bitch. Running up and down, all upon me. Wanna talk shit, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna be in that ITP grease like Crisco, bitch. you wanna try and come around me, be my friend and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I come at different angles. They call me RE and I dismantle. Bitch, that's what I say every day. Bitch, that's what I do in my way. Bitch, I let the piss go in my ass. Bitch, yeah, I get so blasted. We on YouTube, me and AG. Yeah, we run these streets.
Oh, that's good. When did you make that?
Today.
Oh, that's funny. Bitch. She's not gonna like that.
It gets a bit more funny through it.
She's not gonna like that.
I unlock the song on the thingy about.
Did you hear when? She's not gonna like that. Did you hear when Cal went up there and spoke to Ari, and he was whispering, and Ari didn't know how to handle that situation?
What you mean?
Ari was on a show. Ari was on a show, and then the cow puppet went on to the panel.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Buddy Lee's. And he was saying, "Bitch." Bitch. And Ari was like, "Right, okay," because you're not a very good impersonation of Ari, because I'm a lot louder than that.
Where is Cal, man? I can imagine it.
And Lady Lars said, "Oh, that's whispering. That's whispering, Ari." It was so funny.
He's going, bitch. I can imagine it. Shout out to Cal, man. I can imagine it. You know, I'm laughing because I can imagine it.
It was
like crazy.
She couldn't handle it, because I think she might be a bit autistic, because she didn't know how to respond.
Was he talking and then saying bitch like that?
No, he was just going bitch. But he was whispering. It was so funny. I was just, yeah, okay. Well, that's not me, because I'm a lot louder than that. And Lady Lars said, "Yeah, but that's the whispering, Ari."
Right.
Laughing. But she couldn't get the joke. Maybe that's why she went after KR83. I don't know.
Shout out to Cal, man. That's my nigga right there.
Yeah, with the little black.
Cal,
he's got the ninja shoes.
He's got what?
He's got the kung fu shoes. Remember the little black shoes?
Oh yeah, true.
So he can run fast.
Maybe we should send Cal around to Artie's.
She might try and feed him some weed tea. I don't know what that tea was. She's trying to say that she uses the bad weed to make tea. Really? Because that looked like a Lipton's tea bag to me. It looked like soggy tobacco and a tea bag.
Soggy tobacco and tea bag. Crazy. Crazy. Listen, I'm gonna end the show, you know.
Yeah.
But do you want to stay in the panel so I can talk to you anyway before I think about. But anyway, people, blessings. I'm out because it's 2:00 our time. I'm gonna play one song and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make it quick as well. Where is it? All right, people. Blessings. Next time.
Yo, hey, shout out to X Beats, yo. I like it. Yo, remember when we were kids, ramping about life was so easy. Yeah. Talking about the stress-free. Yeah, let's talk about it, Let's talk about the stress-free, yo. Hey, yo. Let's get to talking. Hey. Remember that back in the day when life was like bliss nights running up and down, not giving a damn or understanding. And life ain't. So now that we've run them enough of months, causing up of us. Life as a living now. And gets us in the trouble now. It's a dangerous people wanna try get comfortable inside your skin, getting all nasty, acting like they know you inside and out. Telling them to stop running about her, running up the mouth like they dated you from the sulfur. They never did mention her, but they think that you is popular. Got you on the internet to know. Next thing you know, they're writing letters now, telling people they're better now, running around disrespecting y'all. Can't believe this life or not. Back in the day was better now. We was playing around not knowing what the stress was about. What the stress was about. It gets crazy the longer you understand this life. It's not really good. It's not really good. Situation leaves you kinda sure. Fear enters the atmosphere. Fear teeth. Many people shed their tear. What's going on around here? People living in fear. I remember when I was young, life was not stressful. Running round, playing round, not knowing what's going on. Bring it back up, yeah. Bring it back up, boy, yeah.